What's up, dude?
Not much, Treg. What's up with you, man?
Dude, not much, man. It's been a good week.
Yeah?
Yes.
Attaboy. What happened for you this week?
Lots, man. So I found out that I had a brand new nephew this morning.
Congratulations.
Yes.
That's incredibly exciting.
Yes.
What's his name?
Yes. I believe I heard correctly on the Snapchat. Toby Allen.
Toby Allen. Gotcha.
That's what I heard.
Yes.
Okay.
So congratulations to my sister-in-law Tasha and her husband Kyle.
Informed about the new kid by Snapchat.
Well, they haven't been home yet.
Okay. So literally born
last
this morning.
night, like
okay.
2 a.m.
Got it. Okay.
So somewhere around 2 a.m. That's when we got the text. So
Got it.
yeah.
Cool. Well, congrats, everybody.
Yeah. Congrats to them.
Happy and healthy as far as we can tell.
Yeah.
By Snapchat.
Yeah, old chunker baby.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. That's the way it looked a little bit. So 9 pounds, I think something.
I
don't know the ounces, but it was 9 pounds something. So
That's wonderful. I always like hearing about that.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
She did it with no epidural, is what I heard. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. So
I mean, I can't really imagine, but
painful, I'm sure. So my wife tried holding out as long as possible. I was like, just do it.
yeah.
Just do it.
Just get obliterated. You're not fucking driving like
Yeah.
that, just
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like, how much will you give me? I take all of it.
Yeah, take all of it. So what did you bring us tonight?
Mead. I make the occasional batch of mead, and
Mead
I brought
is made
some.
with honey, right?
Mead is made with honey.
I like honey.
Yeah. This one's pretty sweet and floral. You like it or you don't like it, and that's all fair enough.
Sure.
The only thing I would ask is not necessarily that you have
Colin
to
is
like
a
it.
Viking.
Yeah. Fuck
in
yeah.
his
I
spare
am.
time.
Yeah.
We actually discovered this the other night when we
I know.
played some marbles.
And then and then that's what CJ always said. He was like, we decided that I was going to cover the Viking things, and I'm good at like throwing axes and like swords and mead drinking.
And
I feel like I can.
You have the horn.
I do.
thing.
I have a drinking horn.
Yeah,
I have my
you have a
own
drinking
sword.
horn,
And
yeah.
throwing hatchet, and I feel like I could be good on a long ship.
You're the most
I could row.
Caucasian guy I've ever met.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
the Vikings weren't known for their what is it, melatonin? Is that
Sure.
yeah.
Jaundice.
Is it not melatonin?
That's not melatonin.
What the hell is it?
No, melatonin. No, okay, shut up. Maybe.
All right, yeah, hey, what-
melatonin makes you sleep.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you're right.
The
I mean you're a
pigment in
nurse,
your-
so apparently
the
you're not.
pigment in your skin.
Yeah, okay,
Yes,
whatever.
yes.
Those Swedish and Danish
Yeah,
guys were pasty, but
Yes.
I get
So
it.
speaking of our guest for tonight.
Yeah, she's a nurse.
Evidently not a very good
Knows
one.
the difference
but
between
Yeah, we have a,
melatonin and
we do have
pigment.
Yeah.
It's an M word. It's
Right, it's all
yeah.
the same.
melanine.
Melanine.
Is that right? Is that real?
I don't know.
All right.
Sure.
Fuck it.
Throwing it out there.
Yeah, what the hell?
We can Google it later.
Yeah.
But anyway, we do have a guest on tonight, Heather, who is a nurse.
Yep.
No.
Amongst other things.
I'm excited. She, I met her about like several people on here. I met her about 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes ago. I did too. This is another friend of Candy's.
She's fucking hilarious.
Imagine that.
She's hilarious. She is hilarious.
Candy's doing pretty good with the friends that she's introduced us to
Yes.
here.
I'm running out of good friends, so
Well, I was going to say she's friends with us, and so I was like, I don't really want to meet her friends. Probably not great.
Probably not that great.
Not a good
But
idea.
it's going all right so
probably.
far. Yeah. Yeah.
So, but yeah, good show lined up for today. Heather's going to
I'm
come on the
excited.
show. We'll talk to her a little bit about what all she does because we're just meeting her for the first
Yep.
time. So this will be a very interesting show for us. Candy can help us out along the way, as always.
yeah.
And then Candy produced the entire show today by herself. So I have no idea what's coming.
Nice job. Yeah. Well.
Lord
Don't say that yet.
And she hooked up the camera right this time, so we do apologize
Nice.
for everybody out there who watches the last show. Oh, you can still hear it though; it's fine. It's just the audio was off because all we got was camera sound, which
We're fine.
happens.
It
It's
was
what
actually
happens.
Hearing Impairment Awareness Week, and we just want to let everyone know what people suffer through hearing loss and hearing impairment.
That's why we brought our
See
own
your
nurse people.
audiologist.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Well,
Hey,
we'll introduce her in a second. Yeah.
sounds great. Hey, with that being said, let's get the show rolling. Roll it. Hey, welcome back to the show, everybody. Social Guys featuring
Social Guys.
Colin motherfucking Jarvis.
And Treg motherfucking Reigns.
Candy on the hot seat tonight.
Hey.
And our special guest, Heather.
Hey.
Heather, we don't know your last name yet.
It's coal. It's
Coal.
Like
Coal?
Coal.
Like it's a
Got
coal
it.
world.
coal. It's coal world. No,
right.
flipped out the D though.
We Googled it briefly.
Yeah.
We Googled it briefly, and for the record, melanin is skin
I
pigmentation.
did say melanine, didn't I?
We were a little all over the fucking
Melatonin,
place, I think.
yeah, it's fine.
You're all within the mel.
I was close.
I know. We all knew it started
Close.
with an M. All right,
Yeah.
we got close enough. And
Yeah.
if there are
all
any
we
doctors out there, bite me. We're
Exactly.
Yeah.
True.
Exactly. Hey, we want to thank our show sponsor today, RMG Reigns Management Group for digital marketing. Go to them for any of your website needs, brand needs, or social media management needs. So, Heather,
Yes.
Cole.
what do you do?
Well, I during the day I'm a nurse. I work in a local doctor's office, and I love every minute of it. Love my patients. Love helping people out. I'm also a crazy cat lady.
Okay,
I've got 9
okay.
freaky
She is.
cats at home. They're
All
all
right.
have different disabilities.
Inside, outside, all
Inside,
all
inside, straight
Okay.
up inside.
Okay.
They
She
live
goes
right-
out of her way to find the misfit ones.
I find, I got one with no eyes. I got one with his tail's all fucked up, and yeah. If they're messed up, they're for me. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a runner. I run with.
Is that how you guys met then?
That is
Yeah,
how we
so-
met. We did
So
meet through
you
running.
want to, ironically, the best way that Heather and I met, we bonded over donuts.
Donuts.
That's how we
Nice.
met.
Donuts will
We
make you
did
go
bond over.
nuts.
Okay, tell me this. Was I drinking?
No,
I thought it was a beer run. Whoops, my bad.
no. I think it was, if I remember, it was like when I first moved to the area, and
No, we bonded over a house.
no, it
We
was
bought our houses. You closed on your house. I'm like, oh, congratulations, bitch. What's mine?
as we were sitting there eating donuts.
It was at a YMCA sponsored event. I don't think there were donuts.
There was definitely
They have
donuts.
donuts.
Is that the one they left the dude out on the course?
I don't know.
I think it was.
I'm on the board.
All
now,
I
dude,
know
man. I get
is, all I know is I remember sitting there staring at the donuts, and then you walked up, and then we were talking about like which one is the better one, and then we couldn't decide, and then we both just kind of picked one, and then we started talking about everything.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I do kind of remember this now. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was like, because I said I had just moved here recently in the area, and then you're like, I can hook you up with everybody, and then she has.
I can meet all your needs, but not those needs. I don't meet those needs.
But yeah, so then since then she's
Unless
like,
you're single, have a
We're
work
open to it.
condition.
Yeah.
Plenty of money.
Yeah.
Fulfill those
Well, let's talk.
needs.
Let's talk.
so yeah,
swipe
so we
left.
did donuts.
Donuts and running.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
So were you drinking?
Probably. I mean, yeah.
probably the night before.
The night before, the morning of, during the race.
Isn't there you remind me of isn't there a TV show called Nurse Jackie or something?
Oh, yeah, I like her.
That's-
I like her. She don't take no crap from nobody.
Yeah, she's hilarious. I saw the trailer for that. She's taking a bunch of pills in the janitor's closet.
Yeah, I don't really do that. I mean, a lot of Advil.
A lot of Advil.
A lot of Advil. There's some psych meds up in there, but
Yeah.
other than that, we can't afford the good
That's
stuff.
just that's cash down the drain, Treg.
Yeah.
We're selling the
Down
good
the
stuff.
Yeah.
If you
wanna
got
get-
$20 in your pocket,
I mean,
you see the good stuff.
You want to get happy, you tap the donut.
There you go. There you go.
We don't need drugs.
That was
we need
not the kind of
donuts.
donut that we
the
bonded.
It's got some
Sure.
the powdered donuts.
powdered donuts.
I don't have a problem. You have a problem.
Powdered donuts. All right.
Now people are going to be snorting the donuts.
I did.
I know, right?
We'll not be responsible if you snort a donut tonight.
Hey, but I know the doctor's office you go to get the donut
Not mine.
unclogged from your brain.
A glazed donut.
That would be more of an emergency room situation.
Yeah.
The whole, doctor's
Yeah.
office, urgent care, emergent that. You get a donut stuck up your face, that's an emergency room.
Okay, good to know.
I do like a good glazed donut.
I bet you do. You like to glaze a donut.
The filled sticks, those are your preference.
Yeah, I like them all.
Lord, I can never eat a donut again now. Thank you.
Oh, I could.
It's so creepy.
Well,
So, okay, you're a nurse. What else
Yeah.
you do? You run, you eat donuts,
I run, I
drink.
eat donuts, I drink.
pretty much sums up
else?
her
Cat
life.
lady.
Is that it? The cats?
I have a granddaughter that I'm currently corrupting and another on the way to corrupt.
Congratulations.
I
Yeah.
was just telling Candy I introduced her to Macklemore today.
Nice.
So she was really enjoying that. And
Popping tags.
she kind of already knew the words, so
Yeah.
How old is
Austin
she?
and Melanie, I'm on to you. Watch the language. And I have another little grandson on the way. He should be here the middle of March.
Nice.
So I'm old. My back hurts. I have arthritis, and it's really tired and really loud in here. Can we shut the lights down? Just kidding. I'm not that old.
How old's your granddaughter?
She just turned 1 in November, so she's 1.5 now. Never mind, I've got issues, but yeah, she's just a little over 15 months.
How long have you been nursing for?
20 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I started out in long-term care nursing home, did some management work there.
Yeah.
And then after COVID, I decided maybe I would want to move somewhere else, so I went into a little less patient care centered, more office work
Nice.
type thing.
You said earlier that you like your doctor's office a lot. Is that right?
I love it. I love
Great.
it. Yep. Yeah, the doctor is phenomenal. He's the best in the area.
Very cool.
He cares about his patients, and that's hard to find now. He
Sure.
doesn't do it for the money. He doesn't do it. He does it because he cares about the patients.
Sure. That is hard to find anymore.
Yeah.
It is, especially in the world we live in now. So.
And he claims he's going to retire in a couple of years, but we're not going to let him.
Paying him to his desk. Yeah.
We're going to keep him there, and if he gets
Yeah.
a little touch of dementia, we just won't remind him. No, honey, no, you're only 64. You got to come to work tomorrow.
Yep.
I thought I was 73. No, 64. Come on, back to work.
Nice.
So
So Colin brought us some mead to try today.
I did.
So let's speaking of popping tabs, let's do this.
So once again, mead is
I got you.
as diverse an alcohol as wine. So the only thing I would ask is, however you feel about it, keep an open mind about other meads, because if you dislike this one for some reason, you might like another. I don't never try another mead again.
Okay.
It'd be like trying one wine and then saying, nope, wine sucks, I hate it.
Bueno, right.
You know, this one's pretty sweet, pretty floral. It's slightly off. It's good. I mean, mead's good for
Smells
years
really
if
good.
kept appropriately.
Smells very good.
Yeah. I'll stop talking. Just drink it. What do you think?
All the stuff.
Oh, it's mead. Just take a sip.
Oh, that's good.
Viking, that is good.
I like that a lot.
It's pretty good. It's some meads are meant to age longer, and it'll continue to change as it does. This is one that I made specifically to be young and floral, and it was a little better a couple weeks ago.
I could drink all of that.
Is that the
yeah.
one that I was supposed to drink last weekend and
Yes.
I still didn't?
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. And that everybody likes.
You would like this.
You would like this. This is very
You would
good.
like this.
Okay, don't watch out, Colin. You're gonna.
Oh, he's coming in for the kill.
Up.
I mean, you can,
What?
you can try it.
And she's sipping, and what's the verdict? Oh, that's good.
It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay.
I like it.
I would drink it, but it's not my first choice.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I think I've only had one other mead, and it was, I liked it in a different way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're
very,
I've had a lot of very different
varied.
ones.
There we go.
Yeah.
See, and I've had a mead before that I did not like.
Yeah,
So that's why I was like,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
really
out.
good.
I don't think I've
Young,
had a
sweet,
mead. Yeah.
floral. It was a lot.
Can you get tanked off of one of those? Like off a bottle of it?
Yeah, I mean, sure, it's alcohol.
Sure.
It's not. This is not a terribly strong one. It, like I said, it was pretty young. And
Sound like a Sprite commercial over there.
Sorry. It's a kind of.
It's not Starry, that's rebranded Sprite or whatever.
Best I can tell, this is in the 7-8% range, and so like
They're just gonna change
it's
it
stronger
again.
than beer,
See, I'm old.
but it's
Really?
not. But it's lighter than wine. You
Yeah.
know, but it
Makes
could be
sense.
all over the place.
I'll stick
sense.
with my wine.
That would it's surprising that at 7 to 8%. I could feel like I could chug this shit.
I've 100% got drunk off. I've got drunk off my own mead before. Of course I have.
Yeah.
You know, but it's glass to not know
like
you wouldn't
it.
get tanked. Not off this one.
You said it's like honey. It's got some honey.
I get
It is honey. So wine is fermented grapes. Mead is fermented honey.
That would explain why my friend does it, because they have bees.
Yeah.
That would.
Oh, that's
that would
awesome.
Make sense.
You might
They
have to hook
their
me up
own
with that
bees.
guy.
Yeah.
Oldest alcohol known to man. We've been fermenting honey longer than we've been fermenting grain or potatoes or
Grapes.
or anything.
How did we find that out? I mean, like
Archaeology.
like steal the bees.
so
They're like, hey, let's get this bee vomit and let it ferment for a while. See what happens.
No, seriously. Well, there are
It's a valid question.
it's a question I can answer.
I'm ready.
If you really want to know,
I really want to know.
the same way that we find out
fuck is in mead.
the same way that we find out the same way we learn to ferment pretty much anything, which is at some point there are. Alcohol is produced by yeast, and yeast is just a bacteria that consumes sugar and the waste product, the defecation of the yeast bacteria is alcohol.
Well, I
and
think I may be done with the
there are
defecation beverage.
pretty much everything you've ever drank has been made with domesticated yeast specifically for that purpose, but there is wild yeast in the air. There always has been. It's literally just in the air that we breathe. And so, if you leave a jar of honey out with some water in it, it will start to bubble after a few days, and it will eventually ferment. Not as strongly as our domesticated yeast will, and not always with as good of flavors. But at some point, some guy just fucking probably came up and was like drunk and was like, dude, I don't know, you got to go try some of that fucking honey.
It was probably
you gotta,
some little kid, and some dude left the honey out, and the kid goes, Daddy, I don't feel so good. His mom's like, damn it, I told you to put the goddamn honey back in the icebox.
People didn't, and every alcohol that mankind made up until like just a couple hundred years ago was made with wild yeast, because nobody really knew how it worked. Nobody knew what bacteria was, but they knew that if you left the windows open, different things happened. Or it's really interesting in, older alcohol production, how many things people did that they thought was magic, but that had science behind it. We stirred it with the same spoon every time.
Do you have any more of this?
Yeah.
I'll buy a fucking bottle of it.
Oh, I have another bottle at home.
How do you
I also
make it?
It's really easy. It depends.
Just play
on
marbles one night and drink mead all night.
It depends on.
We're having a game night next week.
Yeah.
Gay night?
Can I top you up?
Game.
Oh, game.
Oh, is it Pride Month again?
It's really easy, and then the bottom's just that. Okay, so right there, you see how that's kind of brown?
Yeah.
That's the yeast that's settled to the bottom.
Okay.
So I could repitch it into a new batch of mead if I wanted to.
Gotcha. Nice.
It's water, honey, and yeast. Those are the three main ingredients to mead.
What did you put in this one?
There's also lavender in it.
Okay.
That's the floral.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is this the same lavender stuff that you put in your lavender bread?
Yes. I had extra.
Nice.
Turned out great. I've done blueberries. I've done cherries.
Betty
I've
Crocker over here.
I like to
Yes.
cook too, but this is just booze. Man.
And he's single, everybody.
Are you rich? Did we talk about this yet? Are you rich?
No.
Oh, damn. Still single then.
Yeah.
No.
But he has access to all the money if he really wanted.
Yeah, he does have access
I
to a
work
lot
at a
of
bank,
money.
so
Well, okay, but I don't want 3 hots in a cot that bad. I have to go to jail.
yeah. But yeah, no, I like mead making and beer making. But honestly, I was making beer and it was turning out just okay. And I literally just had some honey and I was like, well, fuck it. And then it turned out better than my beer, and so I
like
just kept making it.
I like it a lot.
Yep.
Mead. Old mead.
Well, hey, I resent that.
Down the
comment.
hatch. So, Heather, back to you, though.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry to break off there. I like
No,
that.
it was good. Yeah, I like it's delicious. I want more of this in my house.
There's another bottle at my house right now.
Perfect. Coming over later. So, what now? You said you've been a nurse for over 20 years. You're in a office setting now.
Yeah.
Before you were in the office setting, what were you doing?
But just before the office setting, I was working on the floor at a nursing home.
Okay.
And I love that too. But I mean, COVID, it was sad for everybody, but
Sure.
people were dying left and right.
Yeah.
Having to call family members, three or four people a night, and be like, your loved one's passed away. It was
crazy.
rough. It was rough.
Did you ever work in a hospital setting?
I have not.
No.
When I was younger,
There's no desire
I
to,
ran
or?
on the rescue squad, and I always thought the emergency room was where I wanted to work. And not really. People are weird.
Yeah, well,
And
that's true.
where you see the weirdos.
I believe that.
Yeah.
There's a lot to believe on that.
Yeah. So I've really had no desire to work in a hospital setting.
Yeah.
I like the stability of knowing who I'm coming in to see the next day, rather than in a hospital setting. People are there, they have surgery, they go home.
Yeah.
You don't ever see them again.
Is there anything that is we asked Zach on the last show this, and being in your field, and Zach's field as well, it's definitely something that, everybody wants to know the answer to and has a question to it. Whether you want to answer it, it's up to you. But is there anything that's ever been burned into your mind as far as being in your field that, like, it's just one thing that you'll never forget?
Probably with COVID, it is never take your loved ones for granted. Never. You never know when that last time you're going to say goodnight. I love you. I'll see you
Sure.
later. And even with younger, I mean, working in the doctor's office that I work in, we have people will come in Monday morning and someone's passed away over the weekend. Now, might be a 95-year-old, might be a 27-year-old.
Yeah.
You just never know when your time's going to come and when you're going to go. Are you 27?
So is Candy.
You were both 27.
Well, Candy, have you seen her lifestyle? Did you see her taking that pizza down earlier? Let me get another drink.
I know.
Really good pizza.
As a nurse, I condone a healthy lifestyle. Make sure you drink plenty of fluids, limit your sugar intake.
Love it.
Yeah, take your vitamins.
Take your vitamins.
Viagra can be your friend and
Yeah.
your girlfriend's friend.
Yeah. Have you? Speaking of Viagra, do you like what?
He's
What?
No, keep going.
What I do?
On the down low, can you refill that for me tomorrow?
No, speaking of Viagra, I don't use Viagra. I would like to try. I'd like to try it.
should.
I'd like to try it. I told Chelsea I wanted to take Viagra. My dad said he took it once. He was doing backflips off the wall. I was like, "Are you sure that was Viagra?"
Cartwheels, maybe. Cartwheels.
Yeah.
Tripod. Yeah.
Sure, but yeah, no. Speaking of Viagra, though, there's like a new type of Viagra out called Blue Chews. Have you guys ever heard of them yet?
No.
Yeah.
I don't have my finger well on the pulse of Viagra.
Can you look
But I
those
don't
up?
think anything blue in that area is a good thing. I think we all learn, about the
true.
blue balls. I don't
That's
think
true.
you want the whole thing to be blue.
Yeah, just type in Blue Chew.
Don't type in blue balls.
Is Blue Chew one of the high chews? Is that?
Achoo. Bless you.
So this is like I don't think
Awkward doctor visit.
I don't think it's new, but it's chewable tablets. There they are. Yeah, Blue Chew official site.
Sounds like a dog treat.
Get your
So
first month
chewable
free.
tablets.
That'd be a
Yeah.
mess
So it's
up.
Viagra for somebody who's too much of a pansy to like just swallow a pill.
And don't be. I mean,
No, these are more for. It's not even Viagra.
Oh, it's like-
it's.
Scroll down. Oh, it's Viagra and Cialis together. Oh my God.
What's Cialis?
Yeah, help us out here. What's Cialis?
It's another brand of erectile dysfunction.
Okay.
Remedy.
I'm just over here watching this commercial or this
Yeah.
video.
I'm still
Delivered
waiting for
to
the
your
dog
door.
to come out because that sounds like a damn dog treat.
A Blue Chew. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing? Oh,
So
I just
scroll
gave,
down. So
I
you
just
can
gave
get-
Fido a Blue Chew. Oh shit.
Blue Chew offers you the same active ingredients as in Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra.
And Levitra. Oh wow.
Are we going to get sponsored by these guys?
I don't know. In a chewable form, prescribed online and shipped to your door.
Wait, why
Cancel
is it
anytime.
chewable? If you're not old enough to swallow a pill, you're not old enough to be having sexual relations with no woman or
That's
man
fair.
or whatever
How
you
many-
choose to have.
I think these are
Of those conversations you have with all your people in the nursing home, though.
so.
About chewing a Viagra?
No.
We tell them not to chew it, swallow it whole.
Yeah. So, but these are actually marketed though towards like 25 to 40 on age range.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
it's not marketed as like, oh, you need it if you have erectile dysfunction. It's more like, hey, do you want to perform better? Do you want to last longer? Type deal.
And that's the age group that doesn't want to go in. They
Yeah.
don't want to talk to their doctor about it. They go in
Well,
there.
it could be.
And,
It could be.
That's why part of the history.
Could be.
When you go in there, we ask about sexual history, and that's part of why. Because if I don't bring it up, you're sure as hell not going to bring it up.
But I don't think it's a thing about. Here's my thing though. I don't think it's as. I think it's more of a like a. Think of it like a power boost. It's more about that factor than the factor of being afraid to talk to somebody about ED. I don't think it has anything to do with ED. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Right.
I mean,
that the way they market.
Oh, wait, let's look at the plans here. This is
the
cracking
way that-
me up
the way
right
that-
here.
no,
Would
Colin,
you say that
seriously.
you're active, busy, popular, or pro?
Yeah.
I like that the second one is busy. Like,
Yeah.
I like that the last one's pro.
Yeah.
How active are you? I'm busy.
34.
34. So you get 34 chews a month.
Yeah.
Better than insurance.
I mean, if you're fucking 34 times a month, I mean, you are definitely a pro.
Call me. My number is.
I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, 17 times a month, you're popular. 10 times a month, busy.
What's the busy? If you're only getting busy 10 times a month, you ain't busy.
What's the married plan? Where's
Down there, that's one.
That's a single one.
They send you one box on your birthday.
on my birthday?
It's one pill on your birthday, a box of Excedrin, so you can get rid of the headache the other times.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious. That's me.
Oh,
I know.
You're the one that always tells us to turn our phones off.
I know.
Right, please silence your phones in the theater.
Shh, that's the library.
Well, I mean, it's obviously a topic that's pretty easy to make.
It's probably the Blue Chew people
Yeah.
going, hey, can we talk about the married plan sounds right for you.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, people should talk to their doctors
Here,
about it. or
who's
anything
Blue
else,
Chew
though.
for?
And from a
Check
woman's
that one.
perspective, please do.
Blue Chew is for males who are
honestly.
18 years or older and live in the United States.
You can't get laid if you're not in the U.S. That's kind of messed
Who
up.
want an increased chance of stronger and longer lasting erections.
And get with a girl and get out of your mom's basement.
Can't. Grand Theft Auto just started. I don't know why I never get laid.
Return and refund.
I was like, is there a refund?
How do you return? Yeah.
You can't return it. There's no going back.
You would
once
experience an erection lasting longer than 4 hours.
Priapism.
Yeah.
I know that one.
What?
Priapism.
That's an erection lasting longer than 4 hours?
4 hours, yes. Priapism.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've not needed Blue Chew or anything else up to this point in my life, but I will also admit that I have never been close to having an erection lasting longer than 4 hours. Like
Well,
what?
I
think that freaked me out.
So-
like,
Don't feel
this-
bad. Most men have problems making it last
you
more than
may
5
not know-
minutes.
like what the hell would?
Yeah,
what do you do for 4 fucking
So-
hours with the?
You may not know this though, but I do know men who are my age or younger who have taken this stuff, and
Oh,
they're
they
like,
should,
and
yeah.
they're like, dude, it's awesome. It's
No,
amazing.
yeah, it's a topic that's easy to make
Yeah.
jokes about, but like
Yeah.
I don't. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like I said,
Shit happens if
people-
it's not-
Yeah,
if
people
it's
are
not
afraid
working
to
out
talk
for you.
about it. I
Yeah.
mean, I broke up with guys over that before because I'm like,
Yeah, but
you ain't gonna fix it.
But again, though, I'm not talking about the ED side of it. I'm talking about these guys will order this stuff,
enhancement.
because they like the fact of they're just like, bro, I can go like all night with my wife. It's awesome.
Your wife wants to go to bed, though. That's my
Sure,
thoughts on
sure,
that. Your wife
sure.
wants to go to bed.
Yeah, but no, like
Yeah, you don't want it to be 5 minutes, but you also don't want it to be 4 fucking hours. That was always always
think
my
it's
thing.
spo-
I'm like, what? I
don't
think
think
I'd freak out.
I don't think it's supposed to last 4 hours. I think it only lasts like 2 hours.
I'd lose my fucking shit.
From what I've
2
heard.
hours is pretty long.
Because the last 3 hours out, you're going to be finishing up yourself. Because
2 hours
she's going to be in
There you
bed.
go.
or-
Here you go.
Oh, what?
Here's your information about the different types.
Oh, there's 3 different types.
Yeah, yeah.
There's one that can last 24 to 36 hours.
Well, because some of them you just take when the mood strikes you, and some of them you can take on a daily use.
Oh,
so
okay.
you don't have to worry, because nothing's quite as awkward as, hey, baby, and then hold on a second, let me go pop this,
Yeah.
Oh, crap, that's the wrong one.
So
My
Viagra
arthritis
is,
feels better.
Viagra is designed to last 4 to 6 hours.
Yes.
Interesting.
It's wild, man.
Yeah, I'd be knocking over everything in the house.
Be like 4 hours. 4 hours from now, I'm hoping to have been asleep for 2.5 hours.
Yeah. Consider your plans.
Just
Does your wife actually want to sleep with you anymore? 'Cause maybe this isn't the cards for you.
Just pitch in a tent when you go to bed.
Timing is everything.
If you're spending more than an evening with your partner and don't know when the timing will be right, you may prefer a drug that has a longer window of opportunity.
Oh, and here's some for the women.
Ta-da.
Grapefruit can have an effect. So, pop in some grapefruit if you're not in the mood.
Yeah, eat some pineapple.
What? Wait, what about the grapefruit? Is this on here?
Have you
Am I
heard-
missing
Right
this?
here, grapefruit. Something about grapefruit.
Oh, eating
Yeah.
grapefruit juice while taking the chewable tablets. Oh, it says do not
Don't do
recommend.
Do not,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, cutting that out of my
Yeah,
diet.
as grapefruit can affect the way the body metabolizes the medication.
So I
Okay.
think we need to open
Noted.
a grapefruit bar for women who don't,
Yeah.
Honey, let's go down to
Is
the
it?
grapefruit
Do you
bar.
know? Is it as being a nurse? Do you
Yeah.
know? Is it true that the more fruit a male ingests, the sweeter the semen is?
We don't usually provide that type of service in the settings that I've
I'm just curious. Is that nothing that you've ever came across?
No, it all tastes the same.
Is that your professional opinion? Or is that,
No, that's not the professional opinion.
Is it true? What does Google say about that?
Yeah,
Candy?
yeah. What does Candy say about that?
Thanks.
She has no comment.
Well, I guess we answered the spit or swallow.
You want me Googling now?
Spit or swallow.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we're not in middle school
I did.
anymore. Come on.
Speaking of spitting and swallowing and things, when I was in nursing school many, many years ago, there was this girl in there, and she was a real Christian, godly girl, and we were learning about people who've had strokes and things, have trouble eating, and she puts in Google swallowing techniques, and then gets real hella angry when all this porn comes up on her computer. But then the dumbass clicks on it, so now her computer is completely herped out, and it's got pop-ups everywhere. We're all dying because she's obviously never seen any of this before.
Oh my god.
She's freaking out. Then the professor comes up. She's like, "What are you doing? Why are you looking at pornography in class?" She's like, "I was trying to learn some techniques." And we're like, "Oh, it's getting worse."
I had a teacher in high school who did something
Be
like
the guy
that.
in the back, like, what'd you learn?
Right. Show me.
What are you doing after this? What are you doing?
You want to get some pizza?
She also didn't know
Sex.
how to close the windows down, so she was just minimizing all of them. So I don't know whose computer she was on, but damn, they're going to get a surprise when they open those bad boys up.
There was a teacher at the high school here who did something like that. She accidentally pulled a porn on the fucking like projector, like the smart board. Like it was a Spanish teacher. I won't say who, but she's looking for.
I already know.
I don't think you do actually.
Down all the
No, I
options.
don't think so.
Okay.
We'll talk.
Okay. Does it start with it?
No. But she's looking for some I believe her. She was looking for some like it was the Spanish class. She was looking for some like children's Spanish song, like legit. And she's like she's Googling it in front of the entire fucking class. She just put in like the lyrics that she could remember, but what she remembered was Bonitas Chicas, which is just Spanish for pretty girls, and then
God.
instant Spanish porn site that was not blocked by the school's fucking filter.
Bonitas chicas. Oh my god.
She was it was like that. It was like that. She was like, no.
She's all swearing in Spanish. All the kids are going, "Damn, I wish I would have paid attention." What's that blonde up there?
This class
saying?
just got fucking awesome.
Right.
Thank God we didn't take German.
Yeah, the school's like, "I don't understand why we all these students signing up for Spanish 3 and 4 this year. It's weird. Nobody liked it before."
Well, it's a little harder now.
But if it lasts more than 4 hours, call your doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. So yeah, can we Google that though real quick?
I asked
She
what.
forgot what she's Googling.
Yeah,
Oh, we're Googling
Beautiful girls.
does
yeah, you guys went on a whole
girls.
other comment. I was like,
does
I just need someone to answer my question.
Does fruit
Oh, yeah.
sweeten semen?
Okay, so here's your answer.
What do we got?
So apparently the answer is yes.
Trey, between this and like the Blue Chew thing, like what's going on at home, bud? Like we're answering some stuff right now.
So all right, so here
We're getting some
I'll
answers.
be real. I'll be real with you guys. I'll be real with you guys.
Text his wife real quick. And
We
see if she
are-
needs to look anything else up.
No, we definitely like to explore
Spicing it
what's
up.
out there. Fuck yeah,
Nice.
absolutely.
Attaboy.
Hell yeah, yeah. I mean, Chelsea's got. I won't go there.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to send you there. We really took a turn here.
I'll put it this way: my kids have a toy box. I have a toy box.
Nice.
Don't get them mixed up. That'd be awkward. Grandma, come play with this.
But no, like seriously though. I mean, yeah.
No, I wasn't trying to
Try
send you
every-
down that path. It's
try
just like,
everything.
We've gotten on a specific track here.
yeah.
It says,
really
so if
gotten,
you have blackberries, strawberries, plums, kiwis, avocados, and other fruits rich in fructose, you can add an extra dose of sweetness,
Which is
in
just sugar,
sheets.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Fructose
mean,
isn't
medically it
fructose.
makes sense, but I mean no, it doesn't, because I mean that's
But your experience in the field has led you to think
my
otherwise.
experience in the field. I've experienced none of this in the field. I'm not that kind of nurse.
So this takes care of
I
old
mean,
people.
not in the nursing field.
I've
experienced it in the field before.
No, that's what I meant.
I'm
Yeah,
at a football game.
I meant the cornfield. Like,
Let me
Cornfield.
tell you, that didn't taste like raspberry.
I had a guy in high school though. He swore by this. He would drink literally like those huge.
oh, you
massive,
always hear about it.
And
Yeah.
now
Huge,
his name-
massive
is his name
cans
Wilford
of-
Brimley, and he checks the sugar and checks it off.
But no, he would drink these huge.
Hold on, I'm reading some of these.
He would drink these huge cans of pineapple juice all the time.
Wait, that's an article in Cosmo.
What?
Is that what his cum tastes like?
What does cum taste like?
That's
Oranges. Did you see where it says oranges?
No, I know they have scratch and sniffs in those magazines. I never licked them though. Damn.
Like, I did not know that was what was in Cosmopolitan magazine. I thought that was like.
Cosmo.
I thought that. I guess I never
Cosmo
read
talks
one.
about
What's
sex all
that
the
guy?
time.
thought it was like-
What's the guys
deal.
magazine the guys get?
Men's Health.
Is it? No, it wasn't Men's Health. It was something.
Maxim.
Maxim. That my
Oh,
ex.
I've never seen one of those either.
Playboy?
No, my ex used to get. Well, he probably got that too. He got Max, and like
Hustler.
I enjoyed reading that stuff. I mean, it was interesting.
Yeah,
you know,
I got
'cause mean,
Playboy for the articles too.
I do too. Totally. I love Playboy for the.
I've never actually seen like a physical Playboy before, not in my entire life.
Really?
Okay,
What?
I'm a woman.
Do they
and I've seen
print them
Playboy.
still?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Why though? You can download it for free now.
True. I'm sure they have online articles.
That's
too.
my point. I've never
Yeah.
seen one.
Yeah. I mean, with YouPorn and stuff like that out now, you don't have to. Or is YouPorn still a thing? I don't know.
RedTube.
I don't watch a lot of porn, so.
I'm old.
I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I'm not seeing porn. I'm just saying I've never seen. I've never seen.
I'm not gonna say pretend like I don't watch porn.
I'm old. He's married. It's all on you.
I've
man.
never seen a Playboy before.
Yeah. But I wonder if I'm guarantee though that had to hurt
Like, do they
their
print 'em?
bottom line, right?
What the?
That porn is so accessible now.
Oh, probably.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's interesting.
Does the people actually still pay for
Kenny,
it?
have you ever seen like an actual Playboy?
I don't think so.
Yeah, me either, man. Like,
Oh, I have. Yeah, my dad had magazines in our bathroom. We found them like above the cabinet. Me and my brothers would get home from school and be like, yeah.
And I saw one like when we were like my sister and I were young. You know, I don't know where the hell she got it. I don't even want to think about it now because that's just down a rabbit hole I don't want to go down. But when we were young, I mean, but you know, y'all, guys look at it because they're like, "Ooh, look at her," and
Yeah.
we're looking at it going, "Our boobs don't look like that. What the hell? What is all over her cooter?" So it was more of an educational
Speaking of
experience
glazed
for
donuts.
us. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? Why does she have hair down there? Mom, why don't I have hair down there? Mom said, go away. Why did I have you?
Have you?
wow. All right. Well,
side
you know,
question. Before
Why
we
do
get
you
off
have
of the
hair
subject.
down there,
Yeah.
Candy?
No, the side question. So we talked about like the whole pineapple thing last week.
Yeah.
And now there's all these things about
Oh, the
like,
pineapple thing. I forgot about that. Yeah.
And
The
then-
swingers. Swingers.
Yeah,
Have
but
you heard
then-
You
about
guys
this?
taught me that.
I've heard swingers?
Yeah, so swingers. If
yeah.
you to know
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a
to put the
swinger.
pineapple. You ever been to Bell Fountain?
I-
What the hell is going on in Bell Fountain?
We,
Are there
we're
just
planning-
pineapples
we're-
fucking everywhere?
We're
in front
actually
of their-
planning a
like
trip
their
to Bell
city
Fountain.
hall. Their city hall, they have a big pineapple chair out front. I'm like, what, do you just sit there and swing? Or, I mean, what the hell?
I did not
Sit
know
down,
that,
take
that
a
was
spin.
a thing.
Well, but guys, listen. There's all these things about asking if pineapple like helps. So is there a
That was the thing I always
a
heard.
play
Is
on
there a
here?
correlation?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does pineapple have to do with swinging?
Apparently something.
Apparently something.
But
No,
there's
you
a
said it
lot
was-
of questions about pineapple here, going back to this whole pineapple swinging conversation. So
Yeah.
somehow I feel like they connect.
You know,
This is interesting.
most of our shows are probably like R rated. This is the one that might get like the X rating. This is
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
Okay, well,
It is a very interesting subject though. I mean, we've never covered it before. We've never covered
Which-
sex.
We've never covered most
I was
of
going to
this.
say
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
of this aspect
Nope,
we
I'm
not
in.
covered. 'Cause,
Yeah.
No, we just cover whatever.
Yeah, this episode, sex with Heather.
I told y'all it was a porn.
There is a couch in that corner.
And we'll be right back.
Somebody go get the lube.
I'm going to need a pineapple.
No, I said it don't matter. It don't make a difference. You're fine. The meat will do.
The meat will do.
You'd
Colin,
probably be
have you
better
made
Did you say
it?
the meat or the meat?
off the meat in the meat. I'm saying
Colin, have you made a pineapple flavored meat?
I think I'm gonna fucking try.
please do. I'll try it out for
Bloop.
you.
Okay.
Which part?
All of it.
I know where he lives. It's fine. I'll help you out.
Man, dang.
Okay. I mean, I've tried cherries and blueberries.
I had a cherry
Lavender.
once.
Had
Four
Pop
scored
that
7
thing.
years ago.
Yeah.
447.
Pop that thing in the cornfield.
What happened to my cherry?
Oh my
Back to the
god.
Bell Fountain thing. You want to know awkward? Like Candy, you've met my mother, right?
Yeah.
Oh God. She weighs she's 74 years old or so. Weighs about 18 pounds. She's got long blonde hair. She thinks she's God's gift to glitter. Like everything's
She does.
sparkly on,
Everything.
and she just fancy AF. So we are on
Nice.
a road trip and we go through Bellefontaine, and I'm laughing because there's all these pineapples all over. And she's like, "What are you talking about? What's so funny?" And I'm like, "Well, because pineapples is like indicative of like swingers." And she's like, "Swingers, like on a swing?" And I'm like, I'm gonna have to explain this to her.
It could be on a swing.
But this is
that'd be
just after
interesting.
I had
Could
to
be.
explain
Sex
to her.
swing.
She saw all these Dora signs everywhere, and she's like, "Dora, what?" I'm like,
The explorer. She
I'm
conquered
like-
this town.
I'm like, that's
Me,
like where
Dora.
you can have alcohol, and that's what she's like. Well, that was a cartoon when you were a kid, and I'm like, Mom, no, that's where you can like drink outside. You can drink outside, yeah, while you're swinging, Mom. Let's get the hell out of Bellefontaine. I mean, she had no idea.
Dora had some Jose Cuervo in that water bottle.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. No, oh, you wanted to talk Mom and the road trips. Took her up to, we were in Detroit one time. We went in one of the malls, and one of the little people in the middle with the CBD oil. Come here, miss, try out the CBD oil. And my mom is a sucker. So she, of course, went up there, and I'm like, oh, Lord. So the lady gives her this little, CBD oil and giving her the whole spiel and everything. And my mom's into it. She's hooked in. This lady's got her, and she's looking at the stuff and kind of picking it up. And there's a bag of Doritos sitting there. And I'm like, oh, those aren't CBD, my friend. Those are edibles. Because up there, they're legal. You know, I mean, it's legal up there. Now, I may or may not have fed my mom a bag of Doritos that day. She had a hell of a good time on the way home. Every car was hilarious. She had a good old time. We went to Golden Corral, and little skinny Minnie got 6 plates of all kinds of meat stuff. I don't know why I'm so hungry. Hungry is a funny word. I want to have a pineapple. Yeah.
That's awesome. That is hilarious.
That
Road
is
trip
hilarious.
with Doris. Yeah, she's at work right now, so you know.
Have you? No, I don't think any of you guys have watched. Do you listen to any comedians at all, Heather? You like Tom? You know who Tom Segura is?
I know who Tom Segura is.
You know Tom Segura? Okay.
I don't know. Can you Google a picture of him or something, or maybe a naked picture?
So we went to Tom Segura's new stand-up in Fort Wayne. This was a couple months ago. It was actually right at the end of summer, towards fall.
Oh yeah, yep. I've seen this guy.
So we go see Tom, and it's his new stand-up, which isn't even out yet. So like a lot of his jokes were like very new to all of us who know him. And he had this one that he talked about that his mom took
You can
edibles.
see him on Netflix now.
Oh yeah. But his mom took edibles for the first time, and he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Just take one." He's like, "And see how you feel." He's like, "And then if you feel like you can take another, go ahead and take another." And apparently, like he ended up giving her like 4 or 5. He said, I get a call in the middle of the night from the guest room. And it's his mom. And she's like, I'm going to fucking kill you. You're the worst son ever.
Why do we do this to our parents? They raised us. They gave us a. They raised us. They gave us a roof over our head, and look what we do. We feed them weed.
We feed him weed.
Feed them reefer.
But no, it was hilarious. So yeah, if you haven't had a chance to go watch Tom Segura, he is hilarious.
Yeah, we just saw a comedy show in Lima a couple weeks ago, and we're going in Fort Wayne to see Pauly Shore here in a couple weeks. That's
oh, buddy.
buddy, chilling with the weasel.
Love it.
And I'm taking and our friend Vicky's going with us. That'll be a
love Vicky.
blast. Oh, she's gonna gonna be fun.
She's gonna be like, "Why are we doing this?"
Oh no, she's pumped because she
Oh, is
knew
she?
as soon as
Pauly
I
Shore's
said something about
hilarious.
Pauly Shore. Yeah,
Oh.
she
Do you
knows.
guys know who Pauly Shore is?
No.
Before your time.
What the hell?
I knew who Tom Segura was.
He was in-
Fuck
he-
Is she a
guy.
hippie
Pauly
like
Shore-
Vicky? Is she a hippie like Vicky?
What?
Vicky's what we call her. She's our little hippie friend.
Yeah.
So-
But who's a hippie like Vicky?
I don't know. I was asking. Is this person?
Oh, Pauly Shore?
Oh,
Yeah.
because I thought
Kinda, he
I thought
is.
you called him a she. It's a he.
His name's
Okay.
Polly.
No,
Apparently.
yeah.
get it.
Thanks, Colin.
Look him up.
He
You've
was
probably
a-
seen him.
yeah, he
I guarantee
started
you've
out-
seen this guy.
And I know these all ain't. He was a VJ on MTV. is
Oh,
how
yeah.
he started.
Yeah, that's
yes.
right. I forgot about
He was
that.
a VJ, and then he was in several movies.
What am I? Is it-
It's just
Pauly,
like Pauley.
like Paul.
Oh,
Pauly.
Paul.
Yeah,
Paul.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
we
I was
go.
thinking
Pauly
like
Shore.
I was on the
Yeah.
I was on the same wavelength
Polly,
as
yeah,
Candy.
yeah,
Candy.
no.
I was
There
like
he is.
Polly fucking Pocket.
But don't look
I went
So like you guys have never seen the movie like Encino Man?
I've seen
or-
Encino Man.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
the yeah.
Yeah.
father-in-law or no
Son-in-law.
I popped your daughter's back.
Biodome.
Biodome, hell yeah.
great.
That's
I
you
like
guys
to
haven't
see
seen
it.
In the
that.
Army Now.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jury
Jury
duty.
Duty.
That was a great one.
The dog had to watch
I
Jeopardy.
know.
I liked Encino Man.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in a lot of great movies.
Yeah, he just-
older
I don't
movies
really know
for
if
sure.
I've seen
Yeah.
these.
And
I mean, I've seen the ones where I'm assuming that this is his voiceover, but that's probably about it.
Yeah, I mean, and none of them took
Yeah.
any brain cells to watch, but they were still decent. I mean, they had good plots.
It was early on slap comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great though. Jury Duty was awesome. But yeah, Encino Man. Yeah, if you've seen Encino Man, I mean, obviously,
I think that's the only one on this list I've seen, but I've seen it a few times. I like it.
you would like Biodome.
Biodome's a trip. They go out. They go out and they end up getting. They think it's a mall, and the one guy has to pee, so they go in and it ends up it's this big experiment where they're having.
It's like a greenhouse. Like yeah.
like an ecosystem inside this greenhouse, and they seal it off for a year.
Yeah.
And these losers
So
are
they get trapped in
there
a
with all
year
these
for a year.
scientists,
It's really funny.
and they end up completely ruining it.
Yeah, they throw a huge, massive party and let people in.
I saw a Goofy movie.
Oh yeah, he was in Goofy movie.
He's
Yeah, I'd
apparently
say
a voice
these-
in it.
Yeah, these voice ones, a couple of them I've seen, like the Goofy movie.
Yeah.
I've seen
Is
that.
he the like in a Goofy movie? Is he the like fat one with the glasses? He's got the big slice of pizza. Is that like
I
his
think
voice?
so. I think so. Yeah. Yep. Talking about in Goofy movie, right?
In an extremely Goofy movie.
Yeah. Yep. I would assume
I just can't see him with
he
short
played
hair though.
Bobby Zimirsky.
I think it's the. Yeah, I think I'm on the right track.
Yeah, they're the one with him with long hair there in the corner. That's the Pauly Shore that we knew and loved.
Yeah, loved him in Son-in-Law.
Yeah.
Green Acres is the place for me.
Can I
Nice.
please whittle wood with you? And what do you call him? Bartles and James?
I'm gonna be a farmer. The hell
I'm-
you are.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Though. He is definitely slightly before Kenny and I's time.
Yeah.
Encino Man
Oh,
came
that's
out
who it was.
3
It was
years
that guy.
before I was born.
That's who he was
That's
in Goofy
exactly who.
movie. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
he's got a little belly and he's got the
Yeah.
like piece of pizza that he's. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, pretty
And the
much
glasses.
a big chunk of these movies is, before I was.
I was born in 1995.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, some of these movies are definitely before
Yeah.
my
And
time.
I graduated in 1996, so there you have
So
it.
are you from Lima?
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
The point is just it's not like nuts. I didn't know he
Do
was.
you remember
Yeah, I know
do you
nothing
remember?
that's like-
Okay, what's the store?
because we're young.
There's a store there
Hip.
now where Taco Bell, Starbucks is right there on 309.
Okay.
You know what I'm
yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
What's the store that's right behind Taco Bell? Is that Big Lots? Odd Lots?
No, wait. There's a train track back there.
No. Like right where Taco Bell. And
Oh, you're okay. I'm thinking on the other side of town. So we got.
Oh, gotcha.
We got like
Yeah.
18 Taco Bells. We kind of
Sure.
forced there in Lima.
There's a Taco Bell and like a Starbucks right there.
Yes, and that used
The
to
new
be
Starbucks?
Chiefs.
The American
Used to be
dream.
Chiefs. Okay, but
Brinks.
what was it when there used to be a movie store in there in the back? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I do.
What did it used to be called? The Farm? PH?
Yeah, the farm. Yeah, it was. Yeah, and they had
Okay.
where you could rent movies
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, we do always go back there and rent movies from there.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know, Family Video.
Yeah.
That's something I figured out when my kid was
I can't believe I
little.
remembered that, by the way. The Farm? Jeez.
He one time we were in Family Video and he had to go to the bathroom. He was like
Yeah.
5 or 6. I'm like, well, go. It's right back there. Just go. So he
Porn.
goes. He comes back out. And he's like, there's no bathroom in there. I'm like, dude, just go. I can't hold your hand forever. You just got to go. So he goes in there.
But I'm
he comes
seeing all
back
these
out.
pictures of my
Yeah, he
teacher.
comes back out. He's like, Mom, there's no bathroom in there. I said, so I go back there with him. Yeah, sure enough, I send him to the Pornhub. And I had no idea that Family Video actually catered to the entire family, including creepy Uncle Ted. I had no idea.
Dude, I didn't know that until after they'd closed either. Like, I mean, I remember going to the video store as a kid, but like I was always a kid. I didn't know that. And then somebody told me later. They were like,
Yeah.
I was like, that's
Who knew?
weird. And then they're like, no, seriously though. There was like
whole
somebody
room
told
of
me
porn, yeah.
told me that as like an adult. I was
then,
like,
of
no
course-
way. Like here in what they were like, yeah.
Yeah. And
I
then, of
remember
course,
that.
I found the restroom and took him to the restroom, and I was back there like supermarket sweep, trying to get him off the cart before he got done peeing. Going to bed early tonight, son.
No, yeah, I mean, there was. I remember my little brother walking back there, and he was just like, well, let's check out these movies. I'm like, don't do it. And he's like, well, fuck you, I'm going anyway. I was like, all right, good luck, man.
See you on the other side.
Yeah, see you on the other side. I'm going to video games.
He came out looking like a 50-year-old man. Well, you know, they always had the TVs playing up there with different movies
Got
on
any
them.
Blue
So
Chews?
did they have them back there in the back room? Did they have those playing back there? Because
I don't know.
Stayed there, I guess.
No, they were probably still playing like Frozen back there, like in the porn section.
Some guy in the corner wanking off. Let it go.
Oh, that's great.
The real reason why Family Video went out of business. Creepy Uncle Ted in the back room.
Let it
crying
go, let
over
it
all-
snow.
Go
Hey, all
over
this is my friend Heather, and
All right.
this is like literally every single one of our runs.
And we really met
hilarious.
in the back room of a family meeting. She didn't want to tell you.
She's already got all the stories. That you,
Donuts.
We were glazing them, baby.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
That is rough.
Some people like it rough.
True.
The important thing is consent, I think.
Yes.
Colin's gonna be the responsible one over here.
That's just where we're at this point. I don't know what else to
And
do.
you know, another thing about, okay, we're talking about consent. Another thing about me is I was vegan for some time.
Oh, really?
And I was trying to figure out, I'm talking to these people and they said, honey is not vegan. And I
It's
said,
not.
Really, honey is not vegan. And I
Really?
said, okay. And they said, it comes
It's
down.
an animal product.
It's an animal
true.
product that the animal didn't consent to.
Are
So
bees
I-
considered an animal?
Yeah.
Yeah. But then I said, okay. I said, so what?
I thought it'd
what,
be considered an
so
insect.
What animal product would be considered vegan?
Not
Human breast milk. Because a human being can give consent.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm like, well, I'm not going to go to the.
Hey,
down to the
Candy, I
Whole
think your
Foods.
HDMI cord came out. We lost connection here.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
go to the Whole
I knew it
Foods.
was.
Can you direct me to the breast milk section?
Vegetarians, I get.
interesting.
I can understand that. The
yeah.
vegans, though, I'm
I
like,
couldn't do the vegan. Milk's in everything.
Yeah.
And who discovered milk?
I don't need the milk, honestly. I've actually come to terms with and liked fake milk fine.
Yeah.
It's the no hunt. Like, I eat meat. I'm not a vegetarian either, but
Yes.
I get it. I understand
Right.
them.
Bees
Yeah,
are both
yeah.
But like
insects and animals.
The no eggs would be a really big fucking deal
That's
for
a
me.
cheese.
And cheese.
Fuck life without cheese.
Yeah.
I'm done.
shit.
I
Yeah.
don't want
And honey, honestly.
Yeah, honey. I love honey. Yeah.
Fuck that noise. We don't need that.
That's weird.
And the milk, like the almond milk, that you can keep that stuff for a month.
Coconut milk.
Yeah, like seriously, like you buy it and you're like, oh, I want some cereal. Oh, I bet my milk's spoiled.
No, it's not. Yeah.
I bought that
true.
last December. It's
Yep.
all right.
True.
Yes.
I kind of
That is why.
keep some and see. Does it ever really?
There's a TikTok out called God and Angel,
It will, but it's a long time.
and that's their handle. It's called God. I think Angel and God or God and Angel, something like that. But what they do is they just make fun of things like that people do, and like they're dressed up like God and an angel. And he's like, and he'll be like, God, you gotta take a look down there, man. They're actually drinking the fucking milk from cows. Like, that's not even theirs.
You know how that started.
If you think about it, it's kind of weird.
there was a guy standing out in a field, and the guy goes, "Hey, hold my beer. I'm gonna go drink out of that cow's poop." And then he gets out there and he's like, "That was kind of good. I kind of like that. Honey,
Yeah.
come here and try this." And next thing you know, everybody's drinking out of the.
Oh yeah,
It's weird.
I'll have to pull some of that out sometime. It is hilarious though.
I didn't know where you were
Why are they
going when you
doing
let
that?
off with, well, speaking of consent.
Speaking of consent,
I was like, what are we about to talk about?
I'm going under the table. I'll be back.
That's my shoe.
Not again. Well, it doesn't taste like pineapple either.
Joke's on you.
Well, reverse though, if you eat really nasty stuff,
Yeah, like just fish all the time. Just
Black olives.
so
just
that's what it tastes
sushi
like
and
to be a
black
lesbian.
olives. Do what?
So that's what it tastes like to be a lesbian. Now I know.
Just Starbucks. This tastes like basic white bitch.
I guess it would be like experimenting without experimenting, Honey, I'm going to try this real quick. Put my bra on and go eat some salmon. Come back in half an hour. We're going to try something.
Rough.
Right. Then he's going to be like, about that Viagra, I might need some of this because you're getting weird.
Just go and you can get a subscription to that Blue Chew.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
But he
I'm gonna buy
can't because he
some.
gave it to the dog.
You want to try some, Colin?
Not at the same time as you.
Well, not at the same time. Hey, I'm
I
coming
might be
over.
down to watch that.
Just be like, hey, Colin, I'm coming over tonight. You want to try some Blue Chews together?
Better yet, don't tell somebody what it is. Just give
we
it
can
to
play.
them and
We
be like,
can play. We can play gay chicken.
Why am I so happy? Gay chicken.
You guys ever heard about that? Do you know who the comedian Theo Von is?
Yeah.
He was talking. He was on a podcast and he goes, yeah, man. He's like, y'all ever play some gay chicken before? And they're like, what is gay chicken? He's like, well, back in the day, he's like, when we get real bored, he's like, what you do is you just grab your friend's wiener. He's like, and whoever gets hard first fucking
Ow.
loses.
Baseball.
He's a gay chicken, man.
Wow.
And then they asked him. They said,
Will you please put your hands up here? I don't know what you guys are doing
on the table.
They did. They asked him though. They said, how often did you play? He's like, well, the season was usually like 10 brackets long.
At some point, you lose the chicken part of it.
Wow.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That dude's so funny. He's ate up, man. He really is. So, all right, Candy, let's get into some rapid fire questions here. What do you got for us?
I had the
The clickety click.
clickety click today.
Okay.
Fucking click that thing.
What we got?
Okay, well, apparently we're gonna make this broad.
Is this about candy?
This is about candy. Okay, gotcha.
I mean, if you want to.
No, we won't roast you.
Doesn't swing the bat.
Swing the bat.
Do I or anyone have any habits that annoy you?
Chewing in the microphone.
Okay.
A little bit. But
I was trying to get it before
Get what?
you guys finished chewing this, before you guys did start talking, but it was too late.
Any habits that annoy me? Specifically, I would say, I think we lost your HDMI.
You got to stop playing with it. It's when
Quit
you
playing
touch
with your
it.
cord.
Stop touch. Yeah, seriously, I noticed that
keep touching it,
earlier.
you're gonna go blind.
No, hold on. Jiggle it. Oh,
Jiggle it, squeeze it.
No,
rub
seriously,
it.
I noticed
Turn to
that.
the left.
You've been playing. Don't touch them.
Don't touch the cord.
I noticed
There,
that
yeah,
earlier.
keep
It was
your
when
hands in your lap.
It was when you're here. Play with
girl.
this. That's what I've been doing.
You need a fidget.
I need a
You
fidgeter.
need a fidgeter.
Okay, so any habits that annoy you? Heather, why don't you go first? Take this one first for us.
Any habits that annoy me? Loud freaking keyboards. I cannot stand
keyboards?
the-
Yeah.
Treg has one of those.
me.
with fake nails. Even
Oh,
worse.
even worse.
It's
even
not that
worse.
bad when I use his though. It's not as annoying.
Oh,
His
yeah,
because
I
he
can't-
pecks.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm a pecker.
I can't stand the peckers.
I am
The little peckers.
I am a big pecker.
And here we go, back to that direction again.
We're just every damn thing in this show is going to be sex.
Can we keep it? Let's see if we can keep it clean through the rest of this.
Can we are we breaking some sort of like copyright law if we like just put it in the background that Let's Talk About Sex, that song?
Let's talk about
Sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
Let's
Hey,
talk about
you
all
guys-
the good things and the bad things that may be.
Let's talk
Talk
about
about
Let's
sex.
eat some salmon and pineapple.
So you guys didn't watch me over here almost just die.
It happens.
Well, we got it on camera.
Is
Getting
anyone
my
a nurse?
I was getting my perfect pitch ready.
Are we?
Wow, wow, wow.
Where do we like 1 to salt and pepper? Where we at?
Come on, baby.
Vanilla ice.
You guys had a long way
it's
to
salt and
go.
pepper. Let's talk about sex. Yeah, it is.
I don't think Vanilla Ice talked about
No,
sex.
you said
Nor do I think
from
he
here
had
to
sex.
Vanilla Ice. Where are we?
No, I said from
He
here to
said
salt and pepper.
Oh, from here to salt and pepper.
You've got
We're Vanilla Ice.
You guys,
We're vanilla ice.
y'all
I
got a
can live
long
with
way
that.
to go.
Actually, I can live with that. Actually, that could be worse.
It could be worse. Okay, habits that annoy me. I would say, man, that's I don't. There's a lot of things that annoy me.
Spitters.
There's a lot of things that annoy you.
People
Do
are
I?
annoyed by a
Said
lot of
spitters.
Spitters.
Sorry, Candy.
Whole show. I'm just leaning. I'm steering into the skid. I'm here for it.
I'm steering back.
It's just awkward. We didn't make the limit, by the way, because there we went again, right?
Right, I know. It doesn't last long.
We made it about.
That's what she said.
I can't believe it or not. The Disney plan.
I feel like it's my time to go home.
I feel like we're not going to be able to show this episode to everybody.
Candy, I feel like you can just leave now. I'll take care of this. And by take care of this, I mean go over and lay on the couch and go to sleep.
All right.
Okay, habit that annoys you.
Yeah, habit that annoys me. I can't stop laughing. I'm gonna have to go with people that can't fucking drive. Like when they drive really slow and they don't turn on their turn signals.
I'm not a very good driver. I'm not. I'm just going to own it.
I'm just saying,
not.
like I hate when I'm in a 35 and people are going 20. Like I want to hit.
Oh, I'm
them.
not that guy.
I want to just force them to go fast.
And I just had this happen last night. I was heading home, and there was some guy riding my ass. You bet your ass I'm going 22 miles an hour. And then once you go zooming on past me, I'm going to go back to the speed limit. But you're
Sure.
going to ride my ass and not pull my hair. I'm not going to.
You made it at like half a minute again.
Love it.
Maybe I like to have my hair pulled while I'm driving. Did you think of that? Why does it have to always go to kink with you, Candy?
Oh, I'm the one.
I'm
that your passengers aren't allowed to ride shotgun. They have to sit in the back seat.
Right, pull my hair while I'm driving. It's fine. It's nothing dirty about that. You want to go for a ride, Candy?
No. Though I have been in the car with you before.
Actually, I think my pajamas are still in your back seat. They really are.
I think they actually
really
are.
And on next episode of
From
Something
like
to Think
6
About.
months ago.
It was more than that, man. That was the Columbus Marathon. That was
That was in October.
That was a long time ago. Yeah.
Is that code for like the marathon? Was like is that 4+ hours?
No,
Is that,
4 to 6.
that's a fucking marathon.
marathon sex. That's different.
That was Cialis.
That was Cialis, yeah. That's not quite time to call the emergency.
No, that was
squad.
Viagra. This was not some knockoff fucking brand. We had the name brand
Name
shit in
brand
there
stuff,
for that.
yes.
We were fucking ready. Fucking
Anyway,
ready.
we got off topic again.
What do you got,
We
Colin?
got off topic. Yeah, he's
What
got
I
annoying
said,
drivers.
I said spitters.
Spitters, that's
Spitters
right.
and
No, okay. So
It's just awkward.
it's not.
Is it really
it's not,
though? Do spitters really annoy you?
What,
Spitters annoy me, and I'm not even a dude.
the-
I mean, come on, man up.
it's
He bought
it's
you
very
dinner.
few people. Like I'm not sure I could even come up with like a name as an example.
Yeah, you
not
already
that I've
kissed
given
him. Might as well
anyway,
swallow
but
it.
a really high pitched voice. Like it's a very rare few people, but there are a few people who like his voice is so high that I'm like I just get a headache when I talk to them. It doesn't matter what they're saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what I'm just like it's not Candy.
Like
is
higher,
that what
like
you're?
the ones that almost seem fakeish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a lot of people, but like I literally even if I don't find their personality annoying, I feel bad. But like I'm literally, it's just
Nails on a chalkboard.
I am stressed out and have a headache talking to you, and it doesn't have anything to do with the content of
Sure.
your
I get that.
conversation. That I
get
find
that.
very annoying.
What about you, Candy? She's gonna directly relate it to
People that make everything about sex.
There's that
Let's
too.
talk about it.
Sex, baby.
Actually, this does
When I
kind of
get
fall
that
back to
feeling.
Treg, but people who, when I'm mid conversation with you, look at their phone.
You mean that phone, the phone that's right there that he's looked at several times since we started the show?
No, that doesn't happen much to me. Does that happen much to you? Maybe it's just a conversation. Ken.
Only during sex.
During sex, yeah. I gotta check my email sometime, and it might as well be during that. If I have to be here anyway, might as well be productive. Since
I mean, I don't know if I have room to talk because I feel like sometimes I do that too, but like, we're having a full conversation all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
It's just rude.
Good talk.
Yeah, it's rude. They're not paying attention to you, obviously.
Treg.
I
Usually-
try to stay attention.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You're not the only person that does it,
Yeah.
but I know other people who do that. That it does really annoy me.
But does he just cruise Facebook while he's doing it, or is like
No,
checking,
it's clients.
If there's an email, if
Or a
there's some
text
things you
or
have to tend
something.
to, It's,
Yeah, my boy's out there making that money, man.
Yeah, you got kids or something. If they text you, that's great that we're talking and everything. But I got to get my kid. He just done swallowed a blue chip or whatever.
Blue chip.
I got to take him to the hospital because he got priapism. And I enjoy that I'm talking to you, Candy, but then I find out he fed him to the neighbor.
Sorry, Phil.
It's been 4.5 hours, and I think
Right.
I need to see a doctor.
Right, all the
You know.
neighbor kids out in the back pitching tents, going, "What the hell?" And then they're buying hookers on the internet. And it escalates.
This reminds me. I have a really good story about.
You got to check your phone.
So I remember we used
Not
to,
that kind,
We used
though,
to
but
go
yes.
over to a friend's house who had a pool, and their dad, apparently he liked to take Viagra, or I think they gave him a Viagra. He was very old, wasn't all there. And he gets into the pool, and one of his boys who are friends of ours, he asked him, he's like, "Hey, can you go get my medication?" They're like, "Yeah." And they slipped him a Viagra with it. And he's in the pool, and we have a party come over, and we're like, "Hey, why aren't you getting out of the pool?" He's like, "Fuck you, motherfucker."
He's
It was the
sword fighting.
funniest thing ever. I heard they also pranked him one time by instead of giving him sunscreen for his top of his head because he was bald, they gave him icy hot on a canoe ride.
Oh.
That's so mean.
Oh man.
The second one's really mean.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so bad.
I did that when I was.
They called him Jeffy. Jeffy was his name.
Before I was a nurse, I was a nursing assistant, and I was giving somebody a shower. A gentleman, very, very kind man and everything, and he had a little bit of redness on his nuts there, so I had to put some cream on him, and I thought I had the zinc ointment, and evidently I had the Bengay. So I slathered his already reddened sore balls with Bengay. I don't know who was crying more, me or him. I mean, I'm 18 years old. This guy's crying, and I've got him in the shower, and I'm spraying it off, and that's just making it worse. First of all, I thought I killed the man. Then I'm like, I ain't going to have a job tomorrow. I'm going to be done.
You're speed bagging his sack with water.
Yeah, well, then I got to tell the damn nurse. She's like, is he having pain? I'm like, yeah, he's having some pain. Well, should I give him a pain pill?
Maybe give him 2.
Maybe give him 2.
Is it his knees? No.
It's a little north of that.
Yeah, poor guy. And he's trying to apologize because I'm crying. He's like, it's all right, honey. Can you get it away from my leg? I'm like,
Don't worry about it. There's nothing.
Yeah. And I think he did say it's okay. I don't need him anyway. I thought that was nice. 80 years old. He's like, it's fine, honey. I don't need him anyway.
I had a lot worse. This hooker back in Vietnam.
We'll see it now. Fast forward to 2023.
Chop
There's probably an
suey my
OnlyFans about that. Bengay to the balls.
Anyway,
There's a lot of people that's been gay to balls.
clickety click. Clickety click.
What do we got next?
I don't want to answer this.
Lay it on us. What you got?
Have you ever performed on stage?
Vagina Chronicles.
I always said I could make a lot of money as a stripper because I've lost a lot of weight. Like I used to weigh almost 300 pounds. I've lost a lot of weight, but I always used
Me
to say
too.
that.
Good for you.
I used to always say, that I could make a lot of money as a stripper because guys would be throwing 20s at me, being like, "Oh, fuck, put it back on, put it back on." I could have been rich. So no, I've never performed on stage. No.
I have, obviously.
Does like elementary school count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, I did.
So what was the story?
Well, I was Max from Where the Wild Things Are, which
okay.
looking back
Nice.
is hella disturbing because it's a dude.
King of the Wild Things.
Yeah, I
okay,
think
yeah, but it's
kinda-
fun.
I'm
That's
like-
awesome.
But everybody was fine with that, and I didn't even,
I like that story.
Yeah.
I do too, but I mean, I never questioned it. Why? Max is a dude, man. There were dudes in the class. Why did you pick me?
Yeah, whatever.
You were the best.
Do you have the bowl cut?
Nailed it.
Yeah.
You had the whole cut.
I was Santa Claus. Our like third grade did like I was the tallest kid, so I was Santa.
Nice.
I've performed on stage a lot, obviously, with my past being, in show choir and stuff like that. So yeah, I've done tons of performances on stages.
I was in dance for a long time, so I've been made my way around the stage quite a bit.
Yep. I hear you. All right, what's what we got?
If there's a sheet cake up for grabs in the office kitchen, do you take a piece?
Do I take a fucking piece?
No, I take 3 or 4 pieces.
I don't.
Yeah.
I just take
I
a
usually
quarter. I put it on.
Candy knows me. I rarely eat throughout the day unless like it's like okay, like let's go eat lunch or something like that. I don't eat. I don't like take stuff throughout the day.
In our office, we're one of those where we all take half a piece because we're going to be good, and then we all go back and get the other half. Somebody else's piece half an hour later. Yeah.
I know Candy would take a piece
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Absolutely. Jackie walked in last week with cupcakes, and I was like, yeah. And I actually forgot about it. I laid it out on my desk, and I started working. I actually forgot about it. And so one day
Bush
came
League.
in, and she was
yeah.
like, I want one of these. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot. I have my cupcake over here. I got to eat my cupcake still.
Yes.
But yes, I do. I will not deny any of the snacks.
And you see the sweet brown box come in, If you're from Lima, you know what the sweet brown box is.
Sarah Sweets.
It's a Sarah Sweet. Actually,
Yeah.
ironically, the cupcake I had was a Sarah Sweet.
Yes.
It was a mini. Not to
stuff.
be that person, but it's not my first choice of cupcake or any of her desserts, to be honest.
Yeah.
I,
Never happens.
I
Sarah, you need to infiltrate the show so that way you can change Candy's mind.
well,
Bring some fucking cupcakes.
Some fucking cupcake. We should get Sarah on here.
With some
Probably.
cupcakes.
yeah, and tell her I'm sorry because she had a bunch of cupcakes for a 5K one time, and I was like, I didn't want to, eat the whole thing, so I had my friend said, let me try a little bit of the icing. So I tried a little bit. I said, it kind of tastes store bought. And then like 2 seconds later, somebody go, hey Sarah, and I'm like, shit,
Yeah, Sarah,
that's her right behind me,
And
I'm
actually,
like,
Sarah's a big runner too.
Yes,
she's
yeah,
big
and-
into the running community
and
in our area.
And now I do like her cupcakes. I mean, that was just that one cupcake. It was peanut butter flavor. I don't like peanut.
See, the reason I'm
I
not
like
a
peanut
fan
butter.
is because I don't do icing. I'd rather
I'm not
have
a big
just
icing
straight
person either.
cupcake. So her
I
I agree.
Like the cream.
That's my thing
Hers-
with the cake too.
is like literally
Pie. Let's get
double
pie.
the size of the cupcake.
Right.
Yeah.
And now a lot of them have stuff in the middle too.
Oh, see,
Like I
haven't
got
had
one the
those.
other day and it had like stuff in the middle, and I was like, yeah, that's getting a little.
So maybe
so
that's
easy on
why.
the cream
Maybe
standard.
that's why I'm that biased
I'll
person.
do-
Is I'd rather
I'm
just
with you.
take the icing off and just eat the cake.
I'm with you. I don't like a lot of icing. However, if it's like cream cheese icing, I know you don't like cream cheese.
Yeah, I don't like cream
But if it's like cream cheese icing, I'm in. I'm in
Yeah,
on cream
yeah.
cheese
You
or
get that on a donut though.
or the
Having a
whipped
Buckeye Donuts
or
in Columbus.
whipped icing.
I love.
I can do whipped icing.
The maple bacon donuts. You ever had one of those?
Oh yes.
From Buckeye
yes.
Donuts.
No, this is what's the one in Lima that has some mellow cream? Maybe
Mellow cream.
No.
Pat's.
Pat.
Who was
Doesn't
the
matter.
who,
Not as good as
We
Buckeye
have the
Donuts.
who's the donut shop that just was like under a lot of shit in Lima?
Buckeye Donuts for life.
Mellow cream.
Oh, I
anything about
gotta
that.
look this up.
Mellow cream. It's mellow cream.
Was it mellow cream?
It's mellow cream for 1,000, Alex.
Yeah, did you see all that stuff?
What are roaches in my food?
Yeah, yeah, that was crazy.
But my thing is, so I just wonder though, because that chick said she'd been working there for a couple days. Was that
Yeah.
disgruntled employee land? It always makes me
there
wonder.
there was a guy though who shared it who said that he knows multiple people there who've said the same thing.
Yeah.
Buckeye Donuts on High Street in Columbus is the greatest donut place of all time. Always open, never closed.
My wife likes
Oh, let's
Voodoo
go.
Donuts in Bowling Green.
I don't think I've ever discriminated against my donuts.
I like
so,
Dunkin' Donuts because I can walk there from my house.
Nice.
Yeah.
We have a Dunkin' here in Walpock now. It's pretty good.
Do you have to walk across the overpass?
No.
Do you live in the Arby's? Do you live
I live near the Taco Bell to eat.
She does live by the
No,
Taco
yeah,
Bell.
I live. Yeah, I just live right in town. There. I walk everywhere. I
You
call.
live
I call
by
it,
Taco Bell?
I call it gumping. Yeah.
No, I like to walk too, actually.
Yeah.
but
No
the-
wonder you were open.
But I was like,
I got a little.
I didn't think there were houses over
I
there.
go grocery shop and I got my little rolly bag, like the 70-year-old ladies. Yeah, I take my little rolly bag
Nice.
down to the Walmart and I get all my.
The only,
I
the
get
only
all
thing
my
is,
Bengay.
there's no like
I didn't think there were
sidewalk.
houses over there.
There are, yeah.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
on like when you're going
Well, we
into
maybe
like
shouldn't
downtown.
tell everybody where she lives. Like
You're right,
that,
you're
but,
right,
like,
yeah.
Well, I mean, you pick a house. I mean,
Unless you're rich and have the what is
You-
it, the pro plan?
You,
And blue-
okay.
yeah,
so
blue
like,
cheese.
so like coming down Bell Fountain, like coming to the.
I'm on the other side. I'm on the west side.
yeah, by Cable Road.
By Cable Road,
All right.
by Cupie on the west
Oh
side.
shit!
there.
You live in Lima.
Side.
Fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking about the Taco Bell in Wapak. I'm like, where the fuck do you live? I'm like, there
nothing
aren't
there.
houses. Like, what do you mean you don't cross I-75? How do you?
He said,
Just got to run real.
"There's
hell
a
of
trailer
fast.
park over there."
Shut up.
It's
man.
On the
Frogger.
other fucking side, you'd have to walk over the overpass.
And behind that
He
is
said,
the,
"You live at fucking Arby's."
I'm so sorry.
believe
Well,
me,
okay, it was
At
not.
the, at the
if I could-
hotel.
if
We
I
are
could
sitting
live
in
at
Wapak
Arby's,
right
I
now.
would.
The meth lab.
Yeah, in the meth lab.
Just a bed of
Super
curly
8.
fries.
Yeah. With some horse.
That made sense. That made sense for
I
Wapak.
got a
horse
speech
sauce.
impediment over the horsey sauce. They're like horsey sauce.
And Taco Bell's not that far from Walmart, but I was like, where do you fucking live? I was like, where do you live?
Yeah.
Live in Ella's Teca.
Yes, I would. Thank you. Yes.
I've been squatting in Lucky Steer since they closed. I've been squatting.
It's really
Why the hell they
unfortunate.
named
What do you
Lucky
got there,
Steer?
Candy?
Okay, so the next question is: do you ever talk to yourself?
Oh, all the time.
Constantly.
All the time.
daily.
I feel like that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. We're not really here.
I'm my own best friend. I also think like I'm the funniest person ever.
I ridicule myself all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I have
yeah,
straight full
yeah.
conversations with myself.
I don't have conversations with myself, but I'll be like, "You fucking idiot." Yeah.
That-
Yeah.
When I'm really stressed, it happened to me this week. So when I'm really stressing out, it's not somebody else.
Definitely
it's me.
happened to me
It's
this
me
week.
in my head. I'm like, you suck. This sucks. Fuck you, man. Fucking hate you.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
sometimes you just give up. Like today, I got all kinds of shit planned today, and then my son wants to do this other stuff, and I'm like trying to figure it all out in my mind. And finally, I'm just like, fuck it, just let it happen.
Yeah.
Just let it happen. Whatever
Yeah.
shall be, shall be.
You look in the mirror and you're just like, I fucking hate you.
I do a lot of
Right, yeah.
organization in my mind. I do a lot of organized, like I organize like my plans in my mind. Yeah.
I just do a lot of thinking out loud.
Yeah.
That then basically is me talking to myself.
Well, last night I was talking to myself while I watched that movie.
Okay, let's not do that because it was like an hour explanation about you watching.
It's a great movie. If you've never watched the movie The Little Things.
Was it from the back section Family Video?
It was.
It could have been.
The Little Things?
withdrawn. The little things from the back. That's his bio. It's his autobiography.
It had like an hour backstory. That's too much. Like,
Yeah.
No. It was a good. It was a good movie though. If you have a chance, go watch it. It's on Amazon Prime and it's also on HBO Max. It's called The Little Things with Denzel Washington, Jared Leto.
I bet that ain't little.
No, probably not. But no, it's with Denzel Washington, Jared Leto, and Raheem Malik, the guy who played Freddie Mercury in the movie
Yeah,
Queen,
Queen.
or Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
Okay. Might have to check that out.
Yeah,
I mean, it did sound like a good movie, but I mean, I got the whole rundown. Like, pretty sure I got the whole movie
Even after you,
Yeah.
Now
Direct
you don't even
explanation.
need to watch it now because you
Even-
already
Actually, I
know.
probably still would watch it. Maybe.
yeah.
But
After I explained it to her, she was like, "That does sound really good."
yeah, besides when you told me about the possible ending, then I was like, maybe not. I quit.
yeah, yeah.
No
So-
spoilers, bro.
I asked
didn't,
her.
so that's what I
asked,
said.
But I asked her. I was like, "You're gonna watch it? I'll tell you about it."
I was like, probably not. Forget
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Well, I went to a movie for the first time probably since before COVID the other day with some friends from work. We went to see the new Magic Mike movie.
Oh, nice.
And I
heard it was wetter in there than Katrina.
Well, no. We're all kind of old, so, you know. But, I mean, it had more of a plot than I thought it would, I guess. But I could have had a little more schlong
Was it
action.
a
But
thick plot or?
it wasn't, no one in that movie was thick. But it actually wasn't too bad. I was impressed, yeah.
It's a third installment, isn't it?
Yeah. That's the third time it's come.
I never saw the first two. I'm not like inherently opposed to it. I just
The first
never
one
saw
was.
the
I
first
thought
two.
the first one was pretty good.
It
was funny.
This is how old and overworked I am. I fell asleep during both of the first
Yeah.
two. So I've never
I
seen
thought the
them
first
all.
one
So they
was.
were not very engaging.
I thought the first one
they
was
weren't for me because I'm
yeah.
like strippers in general don't.
There were certain aspects
it.
of the first one that was really funny. Like when
We
the
talked
guy
about
walked into the
strippers
gas
on the last
station.
show.
We
Yeah.
did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to rehash.
No,
old
you're cool.
scars.
I've never been to a strip club.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
big
know. I'm taking
strip
them.
club pro or
taking
con? Like yesterday, you like strip clubs? You been to one?
Sober or drunk.
Both.
I mean, when we went, my sister and I went
have to be
for
Slash worked at one?
Yeah. Again, $20 bills. Put it back on. My sister and I went to one up in Canada for one of my birthdays, like my 23rd, 20. I was younger, 20.
Cool.
You want to see my tits, eh?
And it was a male strip club.
Oh, you want to see my dick, eh?
They do some stuff with maple syrup up there.
Well, we didn't know because
It's all a little extra sticky.
they got coins up there. They don't have bills for like the lower. There's loonies.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yep.
how does this work? You can't put that in the thong. No, you put it in your teeth, and they come up and take it out of your mouth with it. But it was at first it was real awkward, and I didn't like it much. And then a few drinks in, I'm like, get over here and put your stuff in my face. Sit on my lap and dance. But it also, the cab ride to the strip club was like $14, and the cab ride back to the hotel was $28. I don't think he took us immediately back to the hotel. I think he drove around the block about 7 times.
Oh yeah, that happens.
We also were on the wrong floor. The guy from the hotel had to come and show us to our room because we're
These
like,
things
this key
happen.
doesn't work. And he's like, that's because it's for a third floor room. I'm like, we're on the third floor. No, you're not. Yes, we are.
No, you're on the 13th.
If you just had $1 in your mouth that whole time.
Here, take the loony out. I'll be on the room, asshole.
Okay, next question. Real fast. Well, we have a couple more minutes. But
This is weird.
do you like spiders?
Nobody likes fucking
I don't want to
spiders.
date one. I mean, what the hell? I don't kill them usually. I put them outside.
Oh, I killed one today.
That's not the question, though. Who likes spiders?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I steer clear of them,
Yeah. That's,
Yeah, they don't bother me at all.
and I kill them.
I mean, unless they're bigger than my hand.
oh, if they're gonna squish when I step on them,
I don't like them.
Yeah.
They don't scare me as bad as I'm not as like actively terrified as I am of like snakes, but like they're weird. Snakes don't have enough legs. Spiders have too many.
too many. Yeah.
It's just fun. It's just fucked up.
That's fair.
And
It's
they're
like just be fucking normal. Just
Yeah.
have 2 or 4 legs.
and
Goddamn.
they're fuzzy, but you don't want to pet them. Like, that's messed up.
Yeah,
Like you see a cute little cat, and you're like, oh, kitty,
Oh,
kitty. You
God,
see a spider, like they're
So
fuzzy.
this morning, legit, the girls' cat Cuddles was in my kitchen when I was getting ready this morning. I walk in the kitchen. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing in here?" And then I just see it like swatting at something and like backing up and like swatting
never good.
and like backing up and like swatting. And I come up to it and it's a spider there. And I was just like, "What are you doing?" I just stepped on it and I was like, "Eat it." And then he like ran back into the girls' room. I was like, "Stay in there."
After they killed the spider for you, they were doing a public service, and look at you.
You ever seen
No,
the,
I killed it. I didn't. That thing.
ever seen the biggest spider in the world? It's called the
I don't want
Goliath
to.
bird eater. It lives in the ground because
Australia?
it's too fucking heavy to like get up in the tree. It'll eat birds and shit.
That sounds like some Florida shit. That
Isn't there?
doesn't sound
What about the
Australia, that sounds
Wolfman
Florida.
spider in Australia?
I thought it was the Goliath bird eater.
I think it's the same spider.
Okay.
Candy?
Yeah. Google this.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to
Science
see it
answer,
again.
yeah.
Like it's etched into
Google
my
me, baby.
mind.
I don't know how do I spell it?
Goliath. As
Go
in like G-O-L.
Lie.
Big ass
ITH.
spider.
Yes.
There's an A in there apparently. Sure.
Goliath?
Bird eater. Yeah.
here.
It's fucking huge. It's scary
I don't
as
know
shit.
if I want to look at this.
I think it's the biggest. I don't want to look at it again.
That sounds
either.
like a stripper name.
Goliath Bird
Eater.
Oh, I don't like that.
What?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh
either.
no,
I don't want to see it again.
That is actually not the largest.
Is it not?
No.
No, because it's on that guy's hand, and that's not.
No,
unless
that's
the guy's
not
got
the
really
largest.
big hands.
Okay.
Look at the Wolfman spider in
Hold on.
Australia.
Found in northern and South America. Okay.
Yeah, look at the Wolfman spider in Australia. Watch this.
Why don't
I
you
don't
just,
I
wanna
don't
watch
want
it.
to.
why
Watch
don't you
this.
just Google the world's biggest spider?
Yeah.
No, not wolf spider. I think it's called a Wolfman spider.
Yeah, world's biggest spider. He's right. Or
I do want to know though what that spider is in Australia.
Oh,
okay.
world's
It
biggest
is
spider
fat. It
produces
is fat.
Goliath.
It is a big. It is a fatter
yeah,
one.
because I just spit truth, man.
But look
That's the
at
way I do it.
Look, okay, so
Oh,
look.
this gives me the creeps. I'm like literally like.
I know. I'm just.
I got
I'm
the
just.
goosebumps over here.
Oh no, right
just
there. The
look
huntsman.
away.
No, the huntsman spider is the biggest spider in the world.
Oh, he did beat out the bird
yes,
eater.
the
Hey,
bird
look,
eater is
right
number
there.
2. It's right there.
Right
Okay.
there.
I believe you.
But look up.
I'm with Candy. I'm
look
gonna
up the
just
huntsman.
keep looking away.
I'm
This
the
is
one
the
controlling
huntsman.
computer.
Is that
You're
a little kid like
doing
go
fine.
spider
Just
there?
Go to
Stare into the middle.
Candy.
distance,
Go to images real quick.
Go to images.
Oh shit.
I know.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Make it bigger.
I can't.
Go up. Actually, go up.
Now go back down. Now go
Right
back
there.
down.
Right
Go
there.
down.
Right there on the wall. Click on that.
I don't want
and
to-
look
Oh,
at
that's
that.
big
I don't
one.
know
Yes.
which one to click
Just look
on.
at. Look, just leave it there.
Oh, it's huge. I love it.
Is that real
Look
though?
at it.
I
It's,
looked at
it's
it.
on a
Is that
computer.
real
It's not
though?
gonna touch
looked
you.
at it. 100% looked at it.
Is that
Yeah, but I'm
Photoshop?
having
I looked at
nightmares
it.
now.
No, I looked at it.
That's
It was
fine.
a big fucking spider.
It's a big fucking spider.
Got it.
Got it.
And exit.
Okay. What else we got, Candy? Bitch.
Would you ever embarrass me in front of a first date?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell anybody I knew that I was going. I was like, I wouldn't tell anyone where I was going or what I was doing or who I was with.
Yeah.
No, actually, no. I would not. I would not. I try to rise my dudes up. I don't know.
I also feel like it
I'm gonna
depends
try to be a
on
wingman.
what the if you like this other person or
How
not.
it's going. Like if it's
Let's-
not going well, come mess up the
Sure.
world.
Let's change the question. What most embarrassing first date,
Oh,
or worst first date, or most eventful first date, or throw something out there.
okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never had an embarrassing first date. I've never had an embarrassing date ever. I have had multiple dates, and then it ended up being like a complete fucking bullshit waste of time for me. I've had that, but it wasn't embarrassing.
I don't know if I call it a date, but I had back when I became single, I was looking for somebody to date, and I ended up meeting this guy on I don't know, one of the dang websites or whatever, and
Nice.
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try this, I'm a worldly woman, so I go over to the dude's house, and he's a fairly nice guy, he offers me a beer, and we're sitting there and we're watching TV, a little Netflix and chill, and we hadn't gotten to the chill part yet, but we were Netflixing, and somebody knocks on his door, and he answers it, and here's this other chick. I'm like, what?
Damn.
Ends up, it's a girl I knew way back in the day. We used to run on the rescue squad together. So we sat there on his
Tag
couch,
teamed?
drank his freaking beer. I left because she was a big old slut. Sorry. I left, so I knew we was going to get some that night. It just wasn't going to be for me. So that was probably the
You didn't want to.
yeah,
You
that
didn't want to
was-
ride the tricycle.
No, I didn't want any part because I knew where she'd been.
Was there a pineapple in his house?
There's not enough antibiotics for that.
Was she the one with the crabs that you were telling us about earlier?
Probably no.
Okay.
But they're probably sisters or something.
All right.
She probably slept with
Sisters.
her.
I respect the game. I respect him giving it a shot. He just threw it out there.
I mean, just warn a person. Warn a person for God's sake. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm into that. That's cool. But I mean, at least warn me. Let
Sure,
me know.
sure.
I might dress differently, or I don't know. Shave my legs.
I get it. No, so I'll tell you exactly what happened on this whole thing, though. So, like, basically, I was trying to date this girl, and we were going for, I don't know, maybe 3 months. Didn't get any kisses, no hugs. I mean, so, like, right off the bat, I was like, this is fucking weird.
Were you in middle school?
No, I was.
Yeah, and it was his teacher.
But no, like we would sleep together, but we wouldn't, like, do anything. Like,
Okay.
and we would
I don't understand.
sleep naked together.
She might have been a
not
lesbian.
do anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. So, like, I mean, I
Did
spent
she
a lot.
have a vagina?
Oh yeah. She was hot
You
too.
check.
She was probably just tucking it in.
Huh? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, we would sleep naked together. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, right. You can still
So
tuck it in.
yeah, it's true. It's true. But no. So like it was crazy though. So like we just kind of go ahead. we just kind of like I don't know. It was weird. Like I would just like ask her like are you into me at all? Or like, be like, oh yeah, like this is great. Like, you know, I just thought she was like on a whole other level of like just not wanting to be together.
She's just not sexual.
Yeah. It's kind of what I thought until the one night. Yeah, until the one night, and then I found out she actually cheated on me. Like that. Like actually had sex with a dude. Like I was like, wow.
But
okay,
you don't buy a car without test driving it.
That's true. It's true.
You know, I'm just saying that would be disappointing. Get on the wedding night and be like, "Oh, I'm so excited! Oh my god, it's a freaking jelly bean! What the hell?"
Yeah. She calls me up like one night and was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know that I cheated on you." And I was just like, "Well, I don't really consider that we were dating because we never fucking did anything." Like, she was just like, "No." She's like, "But I really like I had sex last night with another guy," and I was like, "Oh." Can I get my jersey back?
Yeah. Did you get your jersey back?
No, I was fucking with her. Like she's like, yeah, if you really want it back. I was like, no, I'm kidding. It's fine. It's not a big deal. And she's like, you're really not mad? I was like, no, I've cheated on tons of girls. Like,
actually, I'm cheating on you right now. Can I call you back?
But no,
don't talk to your sister. Don't talk.
This was me like, and Chelsea knows my history. Me and my wife have talked extensively about like, I didn't really have girlfriends.
Yeah.
So like I fucked around. I did what I wanted.
Yeah.
I did what I wanted.
Yeah.
You did who you wanted.
Yeah, I did. I did whatever I wanted.
Single doesn't mean you're looking for somebody.
It took me 40 years to figure that shit out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then like something clicked though. Like when I met Chelsea though, like we were young. Like I was 21, 22 when we started dating, and then 24 when we got married, and she was 26, 27. So she was ready, like right now, and I was just like, yeah, this works. Let's do this.
Close enough.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You'll do. Yeah. No, I don't even know poor Chelsea. I'm so sorry.
No, we both wanted kids early. So like that was my big thing. I wanted to be able to, and we actually talked to a guy recently who was the very same way. He was like, yeah, I just wanted to have kids early. I wanted to be able to hang out with my kids when they get older. Like that was the lifestyle that I wanted. He's like, I want to live out my life with my kids. And I was like, yeah, that's where we are. So.
Yeah, my son's 23 now, and I'm I'm still young enough to like enjoy life and not be like totally arthritic all the time.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of how we were. So, yeah.
There are benefits both ways. My parents were older before they even met, so my mom turned 60 last year.
Yeah,
so my parents are older. It's I think there was good there. They were more secure and stable, but also it's different. They're not. They're old. They're really old. They're really old.
See, that's the thing. My parents were married for like 9 years before they had kids.
Yeah.
So, but honestly, though, I mean, they're in their mid 60s, and you wouldn't even know it. A lot of people always think my mom's like in the 50s, but
I was born like 10 months after my parents got married, but they didn't meet even until I think my mom was 30.
Yeah. All of my siblings were all. Travis is our youngest brother, and he's 22 right now. My parents are. I'm 33, so my parents are 53. They had me when they were 20, so I know we're 20 years apart. Super easy math. So yeah.
My mom wears glitter.
So does Elton John.
Oh shit! Mom's going down the yellow brick road.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you got,
Okay,
Candy?
the last question, and this one's perfect. So, would you go on a road trip with me?
I heard you guys are going on
Colin
a road
and
trip.
I
Well, we're not going on a road trip.
No,
The
we're
answer is no.
The answer's no.
Well, that's not Candy. I don't like road trips. I'll go on a trip with Candy.
Yeah, we're going on a trip. Okay.
Yeah.
You mean you don't want to drive cross country with me?
So how are you getting?
I don't want to
there if
drive
you're not
cross
going on
country
the
with
road?
anybody.
We're
That's fair.
flying with
We're
blue
flying.
cheese.
With blue cheese. Blue cheese. Yes.
With what?
That's the elderly version. Blue cheese.
Blue cheese. No, we're taking a plane.
Yeah, we are.
6 hours. Like Nashville is my outer limit. If it's farther than that, I'm flying or I'm not going.
Yeah.
Okay,
Full stop.
yeah.
You guys are going to where?
DC.
Oh, nice.
She's going for some running thing. Are you running in that race? Because you
Hell
should.
no. I
Okay.
think I'm doing
We talked
something
about
else
this
though.
before
Yeah.
we started. I said, you asked if any runs coming up. I said, yeah, actually, I'm going to DC to go do a half marathon.
There you
And
go.
Colin's going to be my DC tour guide.
Yeah, I like the
liaison,
local.
huh?
I like the
Yeah.
local ones. I like to be able to go run, go back home. I don't.
Jake,
like
is
that.
Jake
I like
going with you
DC.
guys?
He doesn't travel.
There's another person. There-
And Jessica.
This is
Jessica.
so ordinary.
Yeah, Heather knows chefs.
Do they let you guys pack pineapples in the, at the airport?
Whoa, that would hurt. I wouldn't recommend packing a pineapple.
You can't get it through customs.
That is
Yeah, you can't
I was
fruits
planning
and
on
stuff.
just taking a carry-on, so
Carrot?
Now you're talking.
It's too pointy. Cucumber.
Pointy.
Don't use them baby carrots. I'll get lost. Talking from experience.
I like
If
DC though. It's
if
cool
I bring
setting.
a relish tray, nobody's going to eat off of it, are they?
No,
I've never been to DC.
I dig it. I went. I've been several times. I feel pretty lucky too. Like we went. My parents took me and my sister once, and then we did like the 8th grade field trip thing. And then I was in a scholars group at Ohio State that took a group every year. So I went every year in college, which is great. I liked it a lot. We did some cool shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm excited to go back. I'm sure shit not running anywhere. Fuck that.
would you
Sure
say
shit not.
you're gonna stand at the finish line with your beer and cheer for me?
Well,
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna find a bar pretty near the finish line.
Yeah.
What time's the race start?
I don't remember. 7.
Well, I think
Oh,
30.
fuck. What time's it? How long does it take you to run
Like
13.2 miles? 3
Not
miles.
very.
3 hours. Well, it depends
1
on.
mile.
I'll be probably toward the back, so I probably won't even start till like probably.
And she'll have
after
15 friends
8:30.
with her when she finishes. I'm just saying.
I
Me
think
too,
a lot
at the
of
bar.
great. Heather, we've already
Yeah,
established this.
yeah.
Colin and I, we don't know any strangers.
Right. Yeah.
It's
fair.
We have lots of friends.
Yeah.
Were you at
guys
the
do.
race where I ended with a beer and it wasn't like it was some kind of a Catholic church or something? All I know is I got yelled at the beginning because LL was with me and there was there was like water and I'm like, oh my God, who spit on me? And she's like, that's the guy. He's doing the holy water. I'm like, oh shit, sorry.
I don't think I was up
Because I had
that
my
way.
headphones on and it was in the middle of the prayer and I'm like, what the hell is it raining?
I think it just burned a little bit.
Burned a little bit.
Was that acid?
Yeah, who the hell just spit on me? And then I
Get out of here, motherfucker.
Then I finished the race with a beer in my hand, and they're like, "There's no beer at this race," and I'm like,
That's hilarious.
But it went through a campground, and my buddy camps there, so he had a little like bar set
Yeah.
out on a table. So I did a couple shots and grabbed a beer and went on my way. And
Nice.
It's actually not an uncommon thing for like especially bigger runs that there's just randomly beer. I've actually picked up some things that I probably should not as I've been running. Like I've picked up like mimosas. I've also straight up took ibuprofen like off of
my
a table.
gosh.
yeah.
And
So hold on. So what I'm hearing is you just took a random pill off the table.
Ooh, pills.
Is it a blue chunk?
yeah, actually, I was talking to a friend about this recently. I was like, thinking back to all these things I've randomly picked up as I'm like
Tell us
passing
about
people's
what you put in your
houses.
mouth, Candy. No, I thought don't.
Some random pills. I mean, the ibuprofen bottle was sitting right there. It counts, right?
Yeah. And why would somebody drug a runner? I mean, that's kind of like drugging a nun. Why would you do that? We're going to be tired when we're done.
You're not getting anything
You can
out of
roofie
this.
us all you want. We're still going to
Yeah.
go there.
I was going to say, I think you'd have to get me drunk to run somewhere. Like if you were going to try to convince me to like,
For
I
sure.
wouldn't make it very far, but like not.
Some of these races, like down in Columbus, there's a racing company that has races, and they have awesome races down there in the after parties.
Oh, yeah.
there's
Some of these
I've
after
had to
parties.
sit in the parking garage because I'm too drunk to drive. I'm like, I'm gonna have to sit here. For
They
a
do-
hot
they do
minute.
I'm running home.
Yeah, I found a cat cafe and hung out with the cats while I was
Yeah,
drunk.
there's
But
like
I mean,
some
it's-
like random, like they'll just keep handing you beer. Like you just keep going back, and I don't drink beer, so I'm out. But I've definitely watched some people like drink and chug beer and then like go throw up
yeah.
later because like they haven't had anything in their stomachs. They just ran for the last 3
my
hours.
Oh, and the Putnam County runs. I missed some of those, man. There were beers. And here's the thing. I mean, you got this beer in your hand, and you either chug it and go on your way, or you're going to spill it all over, and it's going to be froth. So
Here's
you
the
chug
thing: it wasn't actually an organized race. It was just some guys in like the parking lot with a case of beers. Fuck it.
Running around. Yeah,
Me.
I did a St.
Actually, I'm
Patrick's Day beer run a couple years ago,
Why are we running all these fucking places?
and
drink all the beer.
and I don't drink beers, but I tried it.
It's for the
because
medals. The medals keep you guys going, right?
It's-
for the beer.
It's for the beer.
I like
Get a
the
free
medals.
beer.
I'm cool, but
I like the
like,
medals.
but no, like you run a mile and then you got a cup and you drink a beer and you run another mile and then you got another one and you run another mile.
If I'm running a mile, I'm going to need a lot more than one beer.
I mean, they were
fair.
like
think I'm
solo
gonna
cups.
need
They're
one to
pretty
start.
full.
Yeah.
I've done a donut run where you have to eat a donut every mile. That's awful.
If you give me a beer and you're like, hey, now that you're drinking, you want to go run? I'd be like, fuck off.
Are we out of beer?
Are we out of beer? Do we got to go for a beer run?
I had a friend that would always joke with me, and he'd always say, The only reason I'm running is because I'm running to get my beer because I ran out of beer.
I used to say I don't run unless somebody's chasing me, and now I just feel like not even that. Like, I don't want to die tired. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
You know?
And now I'm old, so it's like, it used to be in races. Yeah, there people are behind me. Now I'm the last damn ones. Ain't even nobody chasing me anymore, I mean, I'm like, can you just pick me up?
No,
I'm good.
we
Yeah,
are
the
going to have a
sweeper.
lot of friends that they know this because she'll make them on the run, and then my two superpowers are making friends and sense booze. Like, I can just feel it.
There
Like
you
it's
go.
it's
Spidey
like the
sense.
force. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think there's a bar like a block and a half that way.
He's just gonna follow it and go, and then I'm gonna call him, be like, "Hey, I'm done," and he's gonna be like, you got to go down to the left,
Yeah.
2 blocks over. That's what's
guys
gonna
have to let me know
happen.
how it goes.
Yeah.
It'll be
yeah.
great.
Excited for you.
Yeah.
So it was that Columbus
good.
Marathon where you have to,
I do.
like,
I
you
would
finish
really
and
like
it's like
DC.
6
It's a really
miles
cool
to
place.
the
And
end.
It feels like
the monuments
forever.
are cool, but they're cool restaurants and bars and like really cool shit to do.
I want to go to Boston and go to it.
Me too.
And go to a Cheers.
Boston would be cool.
I have
never
not
been to
done-
Boston.
I have not gone to
I
Boston.
want to go to Boston.
I was at the airport. Does that count?
No.
No.
I was there for like
Yeah.
8 hours.
Airport
kinda
doesn't count. Airport doesn't count. Did you leave the airport?
Thank
No,
you,
we
yes.
wanted to, but we weren't.
You stayed in the airport for 8 hours?
8 hours? What did you do?
Fuck
Did you
Did you
that.
guys join the Mile High Club in the bathroom?
No, this was when I was.
Does not count the fucking bathroom at the airport.
So this was when we were going to Uganda. Like, so
I
literally.
said I was. Oh, you went to Oh, no, this is getting weird. I need to hear
Okay,
this.
an international flight, I get it. I wouldn't want to be. Which airport? It was Boston Airport.
We were stuck in there for 8 hours.
I kind of get that.
Like, our flight left Columbus
I don't.
at like, I don't know, 6 o'clock or something.
Yep.
And then we got to Boston at like 8, and then our flight didn't leave again until 5.
Yep.
So was it like delayed or was that a layover?
No, that was normal.
You chose that for your life.
So then
No,
you-
that was
so
the
why
only
wouldn't
flight that
why
was
wouldn't
taking you
connected
to
there?
Amsterdam.
Because
So-
by the,
Oh,
because by
gotcha,
the time
'cause
you
it's an
leave and
international
you,
flight.
yeah, but
Yeah.
because by the time you leave and you check into a hotel, then you sleep for 2 hours and then
Yeah.
you get up. And you
Oh,
get back
no.
up.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have
Well,
just
no, no,
left
no.
the airport to go do
Well,
something.
we had talked
something.
about
For 8
Look
hours?
around.
With your
Actually-
luggage before you're about to get on an international
So-
flight, I wouldn't want to get drunk.
You can
before
lock
that.
up your luggage at the airport now.
I get it.
Yeah, so we did talk. Well, I mean, our check bags obviously would have already been waiting.
Sure, yeah.
They would have stayed. But then, like, the biggest thing we had talked about was, like, okay, we're going to have to go back through security and TSA and
Sure,
everything. And we're
sure.
like,
She's like, I ain't doing that anal search
And what are you going to go do? You know?
it's not. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Sure.
we could have. But
Yeah.
then, like, okay, well, we didn't want to go too far away from the airport. Like,
We're
Yeah,
then
what-
gonna
what if you
we're
get
then going to
delayed?
get on a plane and have to sit on it
Sit
for the
there,
next
Yeah.
Uganda.
It was
12 hours.
well, we had from Boston to Amsterdam, and that was like about a
9.
almost
I'd
9
have got
hour
off in
flight.
Amsterdam and stayed.
And then from Amsterdam to
5?
Entebbe.
More.
No, it was like almost like an 11-hour flight.
Okay.
Wow.
Farther than I thought. Even.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
No kidding.
So, and then vice versa coming home. And the way home, actually, we almost didn't make our flight from Entebbe from Amsterdam to
Yeah.
Miami not Miami,
I just
whatever,
really want to go to Boston.
Georgia, where we're in Georgia.
Georgia. I just really want to go to Boston, and I want to go to a Cheers bar and stay there all day. And I want everybody to call me Norm for a day, and everybody that comes in will just be like,
Norm.
You got to know their name.
everybody will know my
He
name.
wants to go to.
No, you got to know their name.
Right.
Everybody's
Oh,
going to know my name,
but you need to know their
You
name.
know their name too.
but I want everybody to know my name too.
Okay, friendship lesson number 1. You got to learn their name too. You gotta,
Hey, Treg.
I'm good at learning names, right, Tom and Ted?
yeah.
What's the next question, Brittany?
Okay, well, we're done with questions. Okay.
On to the current news. What do we got?
Uh-oh.
Man alleges $2.04 billion Powerball ticket was stolen. Files lawsuit against winner.
Doesn't this kind of thing happen like all the time?
I think so.
Yeah.
But how do you prove
How
it?
would you prove that? Yeah.
There-
It's hard.
So the California lottery was like, yeah, no, we're not taking this on because they didn't.
Oh, they just totally dismissed the entire
Pretty
case.
much. Yeah. So,
so we're going street justice on it. Meet outside in the street and figure it out.
Well, the one guy's got $2 billion. I think he's going to hire some big friends.
I got Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, I would not get in a street fight with him.
yeah.
Johnny Cochran's
So,
dead, actually.
yeah, he tried to claim that this guy Reggie stole it from him.
Fucking Reggie.
Reggie.
And then but Reggie's like, no, I didn't do it. So they come to find out that there actually was the guy that did win it, which is this Edwin.
So it's a total. Oh my god.
But then they kind of just kept going on until finally, like, the...
$2 billion. Oh, I guess he still gets almost close to $1 billion back in the lump sum.
Yeah, that's way past the point at which like any amount of money makes it didn't make a difference.
But look,
I would never take the lump sum.
Riviera,
I feel like
he's
Right.
seeking damages as
I'd
well
take it.
as being named.
You would take the lump
winner
sum?
who won.
why the lump sum over the?
Because the difference between $1 and $2 billion in terms of what I'm going to do with it is nothing.
I mean, I guess it's fair.
I think some bless you.
Bless you.
I think something in like the 20 to 30 million range is the point at which my life would not change if I had any more money. The difference between 20 million and $2 billion for me and what would change in my life.
I mean, you
think is
can.
minimal.
There's yachts out there that cost $20 million, bro.
I don't need a yacht. I don't really want one.
I
If
would
I
want
do,
one.
I'll fucking rent it.
I would want a yacht. I would
Go
want
down
a
on
yacht.
Grand Lake St. Mary's and score some bitches with the algae.
I would.
I think if I have $20 million, I'm not going to have
If I
any
had,
trouble
if I,
getting
It's St.
if I had,
Mary's,
if I had
$20
I'm
you're
just
good.
saying, if you had $1 billion to do anything with, and you're like, no, I'm still gonna go rent a yacht.
I'd give most of it to charity.
Oh, no.
In the arms of the
Yeah.
I would give.
Yeah, I
don't
would-
get me wrong.
No. I'm still keeping like $20 million, but
Okay,
like,
answer your phone. Sarah McLaughlin's on there for
Yeah.
you.
Okay, so let me ask you this: $100 million you win. How much you giving away to charity?
well, probably like 70 or 80 million.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Well,
Depends on
here's-
how much your taxes are
here's-
gonna come out
Here's
of
the
it.
only. Yeah. Here's the only thing that I would really think about with that. I'm like,
least
and I've never
23
gotten
million,
this.
probably?
You know, I'd have to like talk to. I'd have to talk to an expert about this. But like, you know, I could give them. I could donate 70 or 80 million dollars to charity now, or I could invest it, and then I'd have more money to give to charity, but it'd be longer from now.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of don't know about that, but something like that.
Well, don't they say after a certain amount you can basically just live off the interest? I mean, you
that's
don't
my
have to
point.
touch that principal.
I think
You
I could
just
live off the interest of $1 million.
Yeah.
You know,
definitely.
Yeah.
I would pay my
Sure.
little shack off and pay my little
Sure.
Jeep off. And,
Some-
you know,
I would not give that much to charity. I have way too much family that I would want to take care of before I give.
But
to
is that
charity.
not kind of charity too, though? I mean, if
Sure.
you know, I mean,
Sure. Yeah. I guess you can.
one way or
count it
another,
as.
you'd give it. You know, you'd give it
Yeah.
to someone.
There's so many charities that are so fucked anymore.
Right.
like
I'm
4
so
something
over it.
percent. It's like if you were going to live on 50 grand a year,
Yeah.
like at 4%,
I would rather-
it's like $1.25 million.
I would rather.
You know.
I would rather like grant almost everything that would come up on like the quote unquote like homepage of a GoFundMe rather than give to charities.
Yeah.
How much charities are so fucking corrupt anymore?
Well, it depends on the charity, dude.
Yeah.
True. You got to do your homework.
But it's
Gotta
hard.
do your
But
homework.
it's hard to tell because they're also, if they're corrupt, they're very good at covering it up most of the time. So I mean, they
It's true,
may
too.
sound just wonderful, but
True,
you
too.
know,
Yeah. You just,
Go
hear,
adopt
you
yourself
just
a
hear about
homeless
all these like
person,
presidents
move
of
in.
these foundations.
All right, fine. I'll take the $70 million and just buy cocaine and hookers. And a fucking yacht, Traeger. You happy?
can you get powdered
Yes,
donuts?
thank you. Can I come?
Yeah.
Can I come on the yacht?
Yeah. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
You know what? You could probably still have enough to get a yacht and still be able to do whatever you want with.
And you
I
can
think
get
I
the
could
pro
get
plan of the
a
blue
nice
chip.
fucking boat with $20 million.
You definitely could.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What else we got, Candy?
You're just offended that I was going to give money to charity.
Asshole.
I was not.
Wrong with
I
you.
like I
wanted
wasn't going to keep an overwhelming amount of money.
I just wanted to see you enjoy the ocean.
I just want to say, oh my god, it's getting deep in here.
Oh, dude, I've been in a bunch of bookstores like this.
Oh, so now
good for you, Toronto.
So now it's going to be like the back of the family video, basically. Elsa.
So yeah, so I was reading about this, and I was reading about all these like banned books. Like I got into like the rabbit hole when I
Yeah.
did this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked.
So Colin, I did this for you. This is special for you.
Feel very strongly about this. Censorship is wrong. Yeah. If somebody has told you that you're not allowed to read a book, then you should fucking read that book immediately
Find out
and find
why.
out what they're trying to keep from you. Censorship's wrong.
Like who bans these books? I mean, is there like a court or like or not a
Fucking
corporation
fascists.
that-
Cancel culture.
Fascists.
But I mean, but
Fuck
who
'em.
comes in and says this book is
Cancel culture.
But I mean, how did they do that? Like
Ignorant
in the
fucking
schools
people.
or in a library?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's happening in Florida is
people.
where I know it's happening right now a lot.
So the one that they use in the example here is from Texas, if I remember right.
Question though, Colin.
Yeah.
Couldn't you correlate this with social media posting?
Oh no, don't do it.
I don't know.
Well, remember we talked about, you said how... you
Well,
thought-
no, because people have been trying to ban books for a very long time, way before social media existed.
yeah.
Sure, but they're
Most
cancel-
famously,
they're
I'd say the
just-
fucking Nazis.
But they're canceling books though, just because of it's this cancel culture. I mean, it's people who are like, oh, I have a problem with this.
But I think even now, I mean,
And then they want to cancel it. Yeah. And they want to cancel it.
But I think now with media the way it is, it's harder to cancel. You know, back in my day, if they wanted to cancel a book, they just either would take it out of print, take it out of the library.
Sure.
You know, now take it out of the library. I'm going to look it up on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm still going to be able to get it.
Yeah, congratulations, Toronto. I've been in a bunch of bookstores like this. There's a bookstore in Columbus that's got like a band section. I bought a bunch of shit out of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I bought a couple of these actually. I'd never heard of the Mouse. That was on there. MAUS. Yeah. I'd never heard of that until I saw it in the band section. I'm like, you know what?
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's trying to hide something from me. I should probably find out.
Yeah.
But what I was trying to
Hunger
get
Games
at, though,
great.
with the social media stuff, though, was that, remember we had the conversation on how people get banned on social media, and you're like, well, it's not owned by those people, even though it's their words and it's their work. Those people are getting banned, but you said, yeah, but it's not owned by them, it's owned by the company, like Facebook or Twitter, right? So, me and Candy were talking about this. I mean, technically, these books are owned by the publishers.
Publisher.
The publishers aren't the ones that are banning them. Lawmakers are banning them.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
It's not a single publisher. If the publisher had a problem, they'd stop printing it. That's not the issue.
Yeah.
It's lawmakers and PTOs that are trying to. I mean, it's happening in schools is where it's happening a lot. I think that's where it always gets talked about, at least in America.
I just thought there was some similarities though to books being banned and people who still write things down and get banned for saying what they want. I feel like it's censorship full circle.
I feel like it's very much not the same thing.
Okay.
Facebook is a private company, and they can do whatever the fuck they want.
So am I. I'm a private person.
Fair enough, but if Facebook decides to pull something off their website, that is not the government coming and saying, "Hey, you have to pull something off your website." That is a private company
Or
saying that.
is
you have
it?
to. How is it?
We don't know that for a fact.
Yeah, we do.
No, we do not. The
The
government.
president of the United States did not get on.
I'm not saying the president.
The news
I'm not
and
saying
say
the president particularly. I'm just saying though the government has pulled a lot of shit. Look at the NFL and the concussions.
And the
it's-
government's in stuff we don't even know they're
Yeah,
in.
the FBI literally came to a doctor's house and threatened to arrest him because the NFL said so. The FBI.
All right. Well, you go with whatever conspiracy theories you want. I think it's different. God
not a
bless you,
conspiracy
Toronto
theory, though.
Library. Attaboy. Or girl, or whoever.
I am against banned books
Nice
though, as
job.
well.
There's one in the Chicago library too.
There are a bunch of bookstores like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't get some of the titles looking on there. You know, I mean, like, okay, To Kill a Mockingbird, I can kind of understand
Sure.
that one a little bit, but the Hunger Games, I mean, what?
I don't understand any of it.
Yeah.
I don't understand
Yeah.
any of it. I don't
The
think
perks
anybody
of
should
being
be
a
censored.
wallflower,
We live in a
why-
free
yeah.
fucking country.
Well, the one
Well, this
that
is
they,
Canada, but still.
True.
I'd
Well,
argue them
but they
freer than we
still-
are at this
I
point.
think
but there's
free
still a
country
lot
anyway.
even because here Texas
But you
had
said that
banned
you've been
one.
in. But you said you've been in bookstores though where they have banned sections because they're.
I love that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying though, so it does happen here then too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But if you can go into a bookstore and buy them, how banned are they really? You know, I mean, you think in some
Because you have
oppressed
to pay
countries-
because you have to pay for it. It's not
that
in
a
the public
premium?
library
Not in
anymore.
public. Oh,
So is
okay,
it like
gotcha.
a premium then? Is there a premium on banned books or is it cheaper?
I think they're probably about the same.
All right.
About
the same cost?
Yeah, but
you
the
don't
point
have
is
access
the point
to
is
them
it's a
publicly
bookstore
for free.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Like through the
it's a
library.
bookstore, not
Gotcha,
the
gotcha.
public library. That's the
Fair.
difference.
Fair.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
The bookstore didn't have to sell them. If the bookstore has a problem with the book, they don't have to sell it.
Oh, okay.
But it's not the government-owned place where you're allowed to get books for free. It is the bookstore.
Gotcha.
They're selling it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Like a Barnes and Nobles type deal.
Yeah, it's the Book Loft in Columbus has got, which is awesome. You should check it out if you're a book fan and in the Columbus area. Go to the Book Loft. They do have a banned book section.
Nice.
Always worth checking out.
Okay.
Nice job, Toronto.
What else you got, Candy? Peace.
Okay, so two things. One, did you guys hear about the mass shooting at Michigan State like literally a week ago?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Do you live in Iraq?
So we talked about this earlier today, actually. Do you remember that? Mm-hmm. We literally saw nothing on our For You pages, nothing on Twitter. I saw no news about it whatsoever when it happened.
Because there's so many in this country anymore that they just, it's hardly
You know,
newsworthy.
I saw
Sure.
things, but it was from people who were personally affected by it. It wasn't like
I read about it.
I saw news.
I saw no media on it whatsoever.
Yeah, it was friends from Michigan that had either loved ones that worked at the university or went to the
So
university.
the only
I did see an
the only reason I heard about it was because last night or the night before I stopped at my parents' house and my dad was watching the Michigan State basketball game and Tom Izzo, who's the head coach, was crying because they won, and I was like, "Why is he crying for, Dad?" And Dad goes, "Well, you didn't see you didn't see the shooting that happened?" I was like, "No," and he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "This is their first home game back." He's like, "And they won." He's like, "It's kind of emotional." I was like, "I had no idea." Yeah. And usually we stay on top of the news because we write for the show every week.
Right.
So, yeah.
Well, so to go off of that, the Vanderbilt University, hold on, I gotta go back to here. The Associate Dean of Office of Equality, Diversity, and Inclusion.
Equity, diversity, and inclusion.
Thank you.
You're good.
I don't read.
It's for fucking nerds.
Ban books. That's why we need to not ban books.
So,
Hooked on Phonics evidently was banned for Miss Candy. See Dick run. Ban that shit.
anyway, so
Too busy
they
cutting up pineapples.
Porn. I want to read about Dick.
wrote
We gotta get her.
email.
Go ahead. What do you got? What do you got?
He's got to finish that sentence because he just said we got to get her, and then it stopped. I feel like I'm going to be attacked.
We got to get her a copy of the porn book that Chris Short's on the cover of.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
It's a long story. I'll fill you
We
in
know a
later.
guy
All right,
who modeled for the cover picture on a porn book. We will get you a copy.
Nice.
It's like
He's a good friend of
$5
ours.
on Amazon.
He was a
Must be
chef.
great.
He was the chef.
Ratatouille.
Got a bun in the oven.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet he's got several.
Anyway, focus. Bring it back.
Some in his face too.
So, so this associate dean wrote an apology email or like an empathy email via ChatGPT to the students.
Yeah.
But the problem is that it was not like an emotional thing.
I saw this too. The email was like, I mean, it wasn't bad. The email wasn't bad. Does it have the text of the email in here? I didn't think it was
does
long.
not.
I didn't think it was very long. I saw it. It was not.
Probably just more factual.
It was not
pieces of
heartfelt,
fact.
but it was not wrong. There
So
wasn't
they just
anything
use-
offensive in
Yeah,
there.
he just used ChatGPT to write a letter.
Yeah.
Right.
And then basically then went back and wrote an apology email to everybody saying basically
How did they find out, though, that he used ChatGPT to write the letter?
I don't know. Unless somebody found it or acknowledged it. But unless this dean actually just went ahead and just was like, nah, this was not the way that this wanted to be right. Because it says, in response to a tragedy, it contradicts the values of the Peabody College, which is the Vanderbilt University's college. So, yeah. But basically, there's still a lot to learn about the AI, and it has no emotions.
Well, thank God for that.
What should they put an emoji at the
honestly,
end?
Probably.
Yeah, like the little ice cream emoji.
I don't-
or something,
thumbs up.
or, yeah. Several students are injured. Some may be dead.
I don't think this is that bad because
I didn't either.
The email is not like offensive, and B, I'll tell you what, like if it was my fucking job to like write an email about like the fucking 20th mass shooting in 2 months in a college, like that'd be so I wouldn't know
It'd
where
be
to
hard.
start.
How are you supposed to?
I'd be like,
Yeah.
please God, can
Yeah.
somebody write this email for
Right.
me?
Yeah,
You know?
no shit.
Hey, wait. Let's use chat. That'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh, my
see it.
students are doing it.
Yeah. To finish their exams, I might as well use it to write a fucking letter.
To the entire
One that I don't know how to start.
Yeah.
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 No, I don't see anything wrong with it either.
But the thought that crossed the mind with that is it kind of brings another aspect in is with universities and colleges. How many universities and colleges, the higher ups in those colleges are so old, they're out of touch.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Fair.
I agree. I
That one's
graduated-
not.
I can
Well,
credit that
but
it's
he-
not a
but
lack
he-
of emotion. It's too
Yeah.
much emotion
Yeah.
to be able to know what to
Right.
do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
And
I
maybe
just thought
that's
this was
not it. Maybe
interesting.
he
I
just
was
blew it
like-
off. Maybe he didn't
Yeah.
give a shit. But like,
Right.
yeah.
I'm sure there were several, things in the fire that day that they were trying to deal with. But, yeah.
Yeah. Trying to be sentimental, but realize that they did not hit the mark
Yeah.
via the AI.
What else we got?
Fucking Florida.
here's
God
Florida.
damn.
Hey, that's a
Florida.
cute dog, though.
Fucking sell it.
So they're not going to allow dogs to hang out their heads out the windows.
Spain.
Okay,
I will.
so
If I
there's-
win $100 million, I will give Spain $99 million to take Florida back.
So let me get that. There's trains derailing. There's acid rain. There's Florida's we don't even go into what's happening. They're worried about dogs slobbering on the side of people's cars.
Apparently.
Did one
Fucking
of them
banning
spit
books
on the
in Florida.
neighbor? I mean, have you seen like a bull mastiff sticking their face?
Your
out
dog
now?
must ride inside of a crate while vehicles in motion, secured with a harness or a seatbelt.
Okay, that is
we have
probably
to do, like,
actually a lot
bondage.
safer for the dogs. I bet that is a lot
Sure.
safer.
Yeah,
It is.
It
you get in
is.
an accident
Sure.
or something. Yeah.
But I mean, like in those Florida retirement communities where they only drive fucking 2 miles an hour, I'm
On
sure.
their golf cart.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
they
sure the
got all
dog's fine.
them little fuzzy, fluffy things anyway. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah.
I fucking hate
be
Florida
okay.
so much.
The gators lead them.
What else you got, Candy?
I was really sad because my dog likes to hang her head out the window. So
Don't go to Florida. You'll be fine.
There you go. You can go literally anywhere else. 49.
Your
different
dog's like
states.
this big. I'm worried if you crack the window, your dog will fall out.
Right.
she likes to stand there and
Yeah.
put her head out.
My dog's afraid of the window.
You'd have to have the window all the way down for your dog to be able to get its head out.
She does.
She hits a bump and
she
then.
right out.
No, sometimes though she will start to get too far. I'm like, no, come back.
I'm not gonna lie, my dogs, I totally have them on a leash, and when they're sticking out the window, I've got a hold of the leash and pulling them back because they're dumb. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a squirrel.
You have 9
In
cats. How
the
many
in the
dogs?
back seat,
Two.
in the
They're
back seat, Sky's
basically
got a
cats.
leash that it's like a seatbelt.
Buckeye's afraid of the window.
But in the front seat, she sits on my lap. But only if we're
nothing
going
to do
in
with it.
town.
I'll be
But
like,
Most accidents happen within a mile of home.
I'll be like, Buckeye, don't you
He's
want
going
to stick
30
your...
miles per hour at most.
Yeah.
If you
Drive.
let him drive, though, you keep letting Sky drive, bad things are going to happen. You cannot let the dog drive.
You know,
I don't care how drunk you are. You cannot let the dog drive. Believe
We talked
me,
about
I
this
found
on the
this
last
out.
show. That's why you get a Tesla.
That's what the cop told me. Oh, I missed my car that drove itself. I had a Hyundai Elantra, and they've got lane assist.
Nice.
I got an Elantra and didn't have shit.
I had an Elantra, and so they stole it. They didn't. They told me it
It
had
stole
lane.
itself. It drove away.
Well, they told me it had lane assist, and I'm thinking it's got little lights that beep when you go outside to the lanes or whatever. And yeah, lights beep sometimes. But I was thinking that, and then I'm driving on this curvy road, and the wheel starts doing its own thing. No, this bitch drives itself. It drives. It puts itself back in the lane. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, wait a minute here. It has nothing to do with lane assist. It's DD assist. It's now. I called it Gloria. Remember good old Gloria?
Oh, yeah.
And Gloria drove herself. And let me tell
Katie
you.
didn't drink. Why didn't she just drive for it?
She thought it was funny.
this is great. I didn't
She's
like
got her head out the window.
But the thing is with this is even when you're not drinking, I drive like shit now in my new car because it doesn't have it, and I'm forever going left of center off the road because I'm used to the damn car driving itself. You get lazy.
Sure.
My new car
Oh,
has lane assist whenever it decides to come in, and it has automatic stop when the car in front of you slows
Can I
down.
borrow
too.
your car next time I go out drinking?
No, because remember,
No.
I already told you that anybody who goes in my car for those first 6 months, it's going to be no food, no sweat after runs.
I
Her
won't
PJs
No
are in the
drinking.
back seat, so
Right, what do you want?
something.
But my new car, whenever I get
Don't worry, baby. They'll be in the back seat of your new car pretty soon too.
it, probably.
Hi, Jake. I love you.
And I only say that because I'll keep forgetting to give them to her, and eventually, it's just.
They'll just become your PJ.
You can donate them back to Goodwill. That is where they.
But you need them again for another cold run.
That is true. That is true.
That's why you put them in my car in the first place.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Fucking
What else you got
Florida.
up here?
Another
So we're going back
fucking
to Florida.
God damn it.
No, I do try to put Buckeye's, I'll try to tell Buckeye, hey, go ahead and put your head out the window, buddy. And he's like,
Fuck that. No,
he just sits up really straight, in the seat. He's like,
I find it interesting that dogs like it. Cars are unnatural. I
Yeah.
don't. I find
Buckeye-
it interesting that dogs don't freak out.
Buckeye does not like it. I've had him in the front seat one time, and I have a golden doodle. He's a pretty big dog, and he will not if he's in the front seat, he's literally trying to get to the back back part of my Jeep to just lay down.
So he's a male. He just wants to get to the back seat.
Yeah,
Typical.
typical.
Pregnant inmate. She got to the back seat.
Too many blue chews.
so this lady, she got.
I'm sick of seeing that dude down in the
You
corner.
were
Can we have
worried
something
about prison. 3 hots and a cot, you get pregnant there.
Oh, well, if you're getting laid, then.
So
I didn't realize that's what was happening in the cot. I thought you just slept.
So this lady was arrested because
What's she
she
look
was
like?
connected to
Pregnant. What?
do a
Knocked up.
Like she's from Florida.
Let's look up her name on
She
Google.
probably has very few.
Oh, that's her.
this chick.
Yeah, I mean,
How's
she'd
her
be
wait?
cute.
How's her
We
hair
can't-
look like that in prison? What the?
Oh, there you go. There's a picture.
We can only see half her face.
Oh, there she is, right there. She looks bad. Prison's been rough.
Okay.
But so she got
She
in
looks surprised a
trouble
little
with
bit,
being affiliated with a shooting in Miami.
Okay.
and she didn't know at the time that she was pregnant.
Why do they put inmates in scrubs? I'm seeing a parallel.
And now she is
Training.
saying that her unborn child has not been taken care of, and it's around all these felons, and there's endangerment to this unborn child, and like there's a whole. She's trying to.
But she went to prison
petition.
for something she did.
Personal responsibility.
Allegedly, supposedly.
Well, if she's in prison, it's more than
Probably because she
alleged.
just haven't been
Correct.
to trial yet.
Threat to the child makes sense to me, but I don't think the answer is she gets out. I think the answer is, okay, you know what? Fair enough. Solitary confinement.
It happens all the fucking time, though. Like, she's not special because of this. Literally, the prison there's women's prisons that have entire daycares set up for them.
for the children.
Well,
yeah.
no. Well, like when the child's born, the child goes to somebody like outside the prison.
No, not all the
No,
time.
not all the time.
Yeah,
there
not
are,
all
the
there
time.
are women's prisons that
Yeah.
have.
Well, that's pretty fucked.
Well, and the main reason is, though, is because they have nobody
There's
else.
nobody to take them,
Yeah.
or the dad's in jail.
or
Yes.
they get put into the foster system.
Yeah. And
And
if the mom's just in prison but is capable of caring for her child, she can do it right
I
there
knew
in
that
prison.
there were pregnant women in prison. That wasn't news to me. I didn't know that there were. That's pretty fucked up. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm nuts
There was
about
actually
that. If
just
she's
to
worried
add to
about her
this.
safety, though, like we're not letting
Yeah.
her out. We'll put her in like solitary or
Well,
something.
but let's. I mean, if she's allegedly committing crimes, doing all this stuff, the baby's probably getting better prenatal care in prison than it would out on the street with her.
Well, I was just going to say
I'm not
that.
saying let her out. I'm just saying
Yeah.
if she's got honest like concern about her safety and therefore the baby's,
She should have thought about
So
that before
she
she got into all the
claimed
fucking trouble.
it's not the
yeah.
That
baby's
she's
fault.
not
The baby should be
received the
protected.
proper
Sure.
prenatal care
Solitary.
during her incarceration, and she states that she's not been checked by a doctor, and so she's not getting the vitamins and the drinks, like nutritional drinks that she's supposed to have, because
Well-
she's in close proximity to criminal offenders.
So this could be
they probably would be outside of the prison.
Solitary.
setting.
so this could be a
Right.
situation though where actually the prison fucked up and put her in the wrong block.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah. So this could she
that's fair.
very well could have
Yeah.
a reasoning here.
And prisoners are wards of the state. The state
'Cause
is
there are-
responsible for their health
Yeah,
care.
I actually just watched something the other night. There was a prison show on it. It was about a women's prison, and coincidentally enough, it was about women who have children in prison. And the one girl, she was getting out, and she was in prison for over a year, I think it was. Her child was like 8 months old, and the whole thing was she was so scared to relapse going out of prison. And she's like, now I'm out on my own with my child, and I have nobody to help me like I had the prison helping me. And she was very scared. She actually died 2 months later because of an overdose.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a bummer.
well,
It is, but it's crazy because they do actually help, and
As they should. I didn't know that. I didn't know that once the children were born that any of them stayed.
yeah.
That seems a little wild to me. I didn't know that.
The one scene showed like the daycare center, and there was probably 40, if not 50, strollers lined up for women to like take and use throughout the day.
I don't know how I feel
Interesting.
about that. That's
yeah, well, she's doing this and trying to fight
And
it.
everybody
but
goes
the
in there for a different reason.
Attorney General is kind of dismissing this petition because there's not enough evidence to support it.
Well, did
Sure.
it say at the beginning the prison knew she was pregnant, or they didn't know she was pregnant?
Probably didn't.
she didn't know she was
She
pregnant.
didn't know she was
Because
pregnant.
how are you going to schedule a doctor to see her
Exactly.
for prenatal care if they don't know she's pregnant?
Yeah.
Well, she's 8 months pregnant. I mean, it's not like it's
Oh.
a secret anymore.
Yeah.
Have
But
you
when
seen
she
these little TikTok
first,
videos where they suck that shit in, I mean, some people can hide it pretty well, and some people
True.
are fat. I didn't
True.
look pregnant when I was pregnant.
Same.
Her argument is that if I'm reading this correctly,
That's the thing.
that the unborn child is being unfairly held, and so that she should be let out.
Yes.
Is what I'm, and so I think we're all in agreement. She deserves access to proper health care, and if she's not, or if she's unsafe, then that's something that the prison needs to sort out. But like,
Sure.
the idea that she should get out.
Yeah, because
Yeah, she was
in an Uber with 5 other people following a night of partying, knowing she was pregnant. Night of partying.
Shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
She
well,
shouldn't
she
have
was
been there.
6
said
weeks
she-
pregnant at the time.
Yeah, so she might not have known.
Yeah, she may not have known yet. But either way,
Sure. What else we got?
What is that?
I saw
is that
that picture.
grapefruit?
No, I hope not.
Serious metal sphere causes confusion after washing ashore in Japan.
I saw asshole there. I
That's-
looked at it quick and I saw
You're
washing
welcome,
asshole.
Japan. That is our balloon.
It's just a jawbreaker.
That's our weather. That's a job.
Willy
the
Wonka's
moon.
been like on
Right,
overtime.
he's been working.
No, I'd seen this too. I saw this on Twitter, I think. Yeah. I don't know what it ended up being. Is it some sort of like buoy or something?
I don't know if they still don't. I don't know if they even know what it is yet.
Yeah, it looks like they don't.
This
A piece of
was
something that
posted
like
2
fell
days
off
ago.
of-
Probably some giant.
I mean,
They said it's made of iron.
Yeah.
It could be any number of things. It could have been a piece of a machine that fell in the ocean and
a
washed
heavy
up at some
fucking-
point.
if
I
it's
don't
made of
know.
iron, it's probably the stools of the people in Florida where they poop in the water, and
Well, you know what?
Celtic iron.
It could be part of like an anchor to like a massive ship.
a big shit. Yeah,
It could have been a part of any number of
Yeah.
things. That
I don't know how it washed ashore though.
I
If
mean,
it's that
it
fucking
looks-
heavy.
You can see where like the
things move
water,
in the ocean. I don't know.
like look, we can kind of see where.
Whales wash up on beaches.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I buy it. I don't know.
Spotted object in the sand. Yeah.
Hi, Bob.
Skeptic.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Florida.
It's gonna fucking bounce.
Sorry.
Back to
Sorry.
the
Flight from Florida forced to divert over security issue involving unruly passengers.
Shocker.
Shocker.
They're going to drop them off in the middle of the ocean.
I think we put the
Hope
entire
They
state of
didn't.
Florida
They
on
did
the
not drop
flight
them off in the
risk.
middle of the ocean.
TSA.
So
no
what,
more
what happened here,
Floridians.
Candy?
So they were on their way from Jacksonville, Florida to Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
And this person made a fuss about, because her daughter was,
Woman in first class
Yeah.
made a fuss about free drinks.
so we can assume she's named Karen.
Her name's
so
fucking
she'll be
Karen.
called
Same
Karen
page.
from here on out.
from here on out, yeah. And then they stopped in North Carolina to take her, and they had security come and
Over free drinks.
Okay, level 4 distinction means that the individual who is taken into law enforcement custody after the diverted flight landed may have attempted an actual breach of the flight deck.
Wow.
Wow, Karen's pissed.
The drink on the flight was not her first drink.
No.
She had hit the airport bar before they got on the fucking
Wait, is there
plane.
a video? Is that a video there?
No, probably not.
Just to the
no, it's
airport,
probably
I
just
assume.
them talking about it, probably.
Somebody get this bitch out of here. Yeah. It does happen though all the time now. You see it all the time.
Florida, fuck you.
Yeah.
People are just rude.
Yeah.
I also found it ironic because we were talking about like us going to Washington D.C. and I was like, oh great.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder from Dayton to Washington D.C.
I've never like gotten in a fight with like a flight attendant before.
I don't think I ever want to.
I've been on a flight
yeah.
once. I've been on a flight once from Detroit, and I'm not. I mean this in no way, but probably the most hottest black chicks I've ever seen in my life were the flight attendants, and it was me and my wife. We were flying to, I think Miami. I think we were flying to Miami for this one, and no, we weren't. I don't know where this was.
He doesn't even remember. They were so hot.
We
His
flew.
mind
We
is blown.
flew to Myrtle Beach. And there was guys who were in the seats like directly in front of us who were like on a golf trip, and they were all hitting on these flight attendants, and they all got their numbers and all walked with them off of the plane.
Oh my gosh.
And I was just like, go them.
Nice.
Good for you guys.
Yeah.
Get it.
We weren't hitting on her, but I was on a flight. I think it was last year or the year before, maybe at the latest. We were coming back from North Carolina, and there's this older guy, and he and I were sitting at the very back of the plane, and like the flight attendant was sitting in like back there too. I guess they had a spare person or something, and we were just talking and fucking around, and she was super nice, and the dude was cool. He's funny as fuck. And then at some point she's just like, "Do you guys like don't tell anybody, but like, do you guys want like a drink?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" What kind of question is that?
Yeah, right.
I was like, how many of those little bottles of whiskey can you like pick up with your hand at once? She's like, I'll be right back. She brought me like a handful. I've still got a
Nice.
couple, I think,
Nice.
like just for emergencies.
Hell yeah.
So be nice to your flight attendants, people. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. Tip 'em.
Fuck around and they'll divert the plane and you go to jail. Like,
Yeah.
be nice. You might get a free drink or get a hookup with some hot black chick.
I tipped the chick at McDonald's last night. She shorted me my damn apple pie.
Okay, so this one is actually in Columbus.
Oh.
A pizza shop went
close.
viral for putting up a now hiring non-stupid people sign.
I mean, I don't see a problem with that.
And
Me either.
Yeah,
That should be
actually,
the goal. Actually.
Exactly.
ironically, a lot of people were like all for it. Besides, apparently, there was one person that was like, no,
Cancel culture
Because he's
again.
stupid.
and
'Cause he's
called
stupid.
fake ordered over $100 worth of stuff
Because he's an idiot.
because and he was upset about this. Non-stupid people.
You don't mess with somebody $100. You want to fuck with
I don't
somebody, you
have
order
a problem with somebody
$1,000.
putting up the sign. Although I'll tell you what, I don't think I'd work there.
Probably not. I wouldn't work there.
I guess it would depend on the position. I mean, you think, I mean, you know, like, and I am not calling the woman at McDonald's last night stupid by any means. But, I mean, she was an older lady. It was very, very busy. They were backed up. She couldn't get my order on the app to come up right. I just wanted my damn nugs so I could, you know, pay to see my granddaughter because I, you know, feed her my love and nugs. And the lady was like damn near all tears when I got up to the window. And that's why I gave her a tip because I'm like, you know, but different people have different levels of intelligence.
Yeah.
But if their
I agree.
response was to put something like that out front, you know, we're hiring not. I'd be like,
Right,
you know,
right.
that's kind of a dick move. Like,
Yeah.
you know, so like, you know, you put whatever sign in front of your store you want, but like, I'm probably
Did you
not
see what they
working
did?
there.
Did you see what they did though with the $100 order?
They just donated.
They
to
donated
shelters.
it to shelters. Yeah.
Oh, nice,
That's
nice.
super.
Yeah,
cool.
they did.
Yeah,
They
I
donated
mean-
to shelters.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're terrible people. I'm just saying that's kind of a
You're
dick
saying they
move.
donated it to charity?
Yeah, they
So
did.
if they won the lottery, they would donate it to charity.
It was They said it right there. The sign was supposed to be made as a joke to
Yes.
the employment struggles that small businesses are running to right now. Me and Candy see this every day with our clients. Every single one of our clients right now has a hard time hiring good people to work for them. It's true. I mean, everybody out there is struggling right now to hire.
But I think
good employees.
The wording, you know, I don't think intellectual ability of making pizzas has anything to do with it. Just
No.
not lazy
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. Very
Do
true.
their job
Yeah.
to
Well,
the best of their ability.
I'd just be like, well, there's somebody working in there, and they're implying that their current
Right.
employees are stupid. I'm like, I don't want to
right.
work there.
Yeah.
You know.
yeah.
yeah.
Like, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying, you know, ultimately, I'd probably not work there then.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. So this place is in Columbus. So
Well,
check out.
Santino's.
How old
Yeah.
are you?
27.
Pizzeria.
So I'd kind of be
go
hoping
there.
you weren't applying at a
And they're like
pizzeria at 27.
Southwestern,
I'm
I
just
think,
throwing it out there. I'm hoping.
Hey, you got to
go
live the dream,
further.
man. If pizza's
Yeah.
the dream,
That-
honestly,
yeah.
I like to cook.
Pizza's the dream. Cut it up.
Pizza,
I make a mean pizza.
I like it. What do you
but
got?
not there. You
What else
don't.
we
You
got,
put on
Candy?
there what they tell you to put on there.
Adam Levine.
You get what you
His
get.
car
man.
dealer for allegedly selling him a fake 1971 Maserati worth $1 million. You got to be suing too.
Yeah.
Oh wait, whoa! That's Adam Levine now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? When did he go to prison? What happened to him?
Time,
No, I know who Adam Levine
Time.
is, but he used to be real hot, and that's not.
Time progressed. Is he
Yeah.
not? You think he's not hot anymore?
So what are you saying? Are you saying?
I think he's an attractive
old-
man.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking
He looks
dude.
like he's trying to sell me a fake Maserati.
Well,
could
I
be.
mean, that's not inherently unfair, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't say that means he's not attractive.
With the dazed look on his face and the weird tattoo, yeah, he looks like he's been rode hard and put to bed wet.
I bet
Okay.
he has. I bet he's done that a couple times himself too.
But not by me, damn it. Oh, anyway, move on.
I'm going to say, I mean, he's a good enough looking guy to me. I think he looks all right, but
So he sold 2 of his classic Ferraris
A
in
72 365 and a 68
in
365.
exchange for a
exchange.
Maserati and
Wow.
cash.
and he got a fake one. Supposedly.
Yeah, I'd sue too. That's totally
Oh, shit.
reasonable. Mm-hmm. If he could prove it's fake, yeah, it's totally reasonable. Yeah, best of luck, Adam.
Yep. Go get him.
Give him hell. I like Maseratis.
I do too.
Yeah, they're at the VIN number.
Some rich kid at Ohio State, I had no idea who, but he'd drive around
Oh, so
like
they
I'd
found
see him
out.
sometimes.
They
He had
found
a
out that the
Maserati.
VIN number
Nice.
was off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the VIN number was
Yeah,
off.
the VIN number that car had been sold already
Yeah. Yep.
previously.
Yeah. Dead giveaway.
Bet it wasn't on the Carfax.
Can I get the Carfax?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Tiffany company and Nike partnered
They're fucking diamonds in there.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
for a pair of Nike
I'm thinking Air
Airs.
Force One.
Is the tread of the
Yeah.
is the tread of the Nike like got diamonds in it?
It does not, but so they will have a global release on March 7th and retailing for $400.
Okay.
And what do they have in them?
Apparently not diamonds. I don't know.
Yeah.
Couldn't you just take a Sharpie on a regular pair of Air Force Ones?
So are they just
Black?
like joined together to create a pair of
Did Tiffany just want to put their name on a sneaker without putting
Pretty much.
diamonds in it?
So,
Bingo.
and
Okay.
bingo?
so this is
If it had fucking
where
diamonds in
you
it, we'll
can
talk. But
put your bid in if you want an $1,100 pair of shoes.
I thought you just said $400.
Yeah, but you can put a bid. So that's where they're going to retail
Pre-sale.
for. Pre-sale.
$50 for a T-shirt.
Pre-sale for limited editions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go pop some tags. They have some Air Force Ones for
I'm gonna pop
$9.99.
some tags.
You just said you're getting your
hold on, where's
granddaughter.
mine?
Yeah.
I got 20
for
bitches
you,
in my
Tater.
pocket.
There's a picture of the shoes.
Dollars.
Hold on, I gotta
$20.
find-
I was gonna say, wait, must be some small bitches, little midget chicks.
I mean,
This is
I like the size. I like
Tiffany, put some fucking diamonds in the sneaker
like the
and
size
we'll
of their
talk.
hands.
Like, I'll get interested. What the hell? I'm gonna have $20 million to spend on something.
Right, but it's charity. Remember? now you're
why
getting
is
off
my
the. You're
picture
getting
Well, I mean, I know a stripper named Charity. I think
Oh, boom. Love
Here we
it.
go. Here we go.
I'll meet one.
So here's
Boom
your
goes the dynamite.
You're giving how much? My name's Charity.
So yeah, they just got their name on there.
On the tongue.
There's some chick named Tiffany right now, just totally geeked, going, "I'm gonna get these."
I'm pissed.
Oh, I bet. Oh, guaranteed.
I'm super pissed. There's not like jewelry in the. Why are there not like gemstones?
Diamonds.
around?
Right, and there's somebody named Karen who's suing because it doesn't say Karen on the top.
Forever.
Oh, there's some kind of bling.
Is that just silver?
There's
Is that
your
like?
bling,
It's
yeah.
probably not even real silver. It's
Probably
fucking bullshit.
Aluminum.
aluminum,
Yeah,
recycled can.
the poor man silver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I didn't love the rest of them.
That's a little disappointing, actually.
yeah.
Oh, that's just.
Oh, but look at the insoles.
Yeah, they're fancy.
Yeah, they look like shoes. They're not made of gold.
Oh my God, is that
Or
memory
diamonds.
foam?
What else we got, Candy?
So
Wow! Holy shit!
All right.
Whatever's in the fucking fridge.
We got enough time for this one?
Guidos.
we'll just scroll through and pick. I'll scroll down.
I fucking love time.
Oh,
what
wait,
are zingers?
No, they're the little Debbie and I. They're not little Debbie. They're like little,
Yeah.
They're like
they're hostess.
yeah.
Yeah.
and they got like frosting on the top.
Yeah.
I just eat the frosting. It's kind of chewy and gummy, but it's still good.
I fucking love Takis.
I have that on Fridays.
I'm not a big Takis fan, but I do love Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
I bought a bag of Takis when we were
Takis.
together last week, and you didn't eat any. That's true.
I know. Cosmic brownies are
brownies.
fucking delicious.
Nope, don't do the.
So what we're
Barbie.
guys, what we're talking about right now is the 25 top stoner snacks, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Cinnamon rolls. They don't even give a brand. They're just like whatever.
Oh, Pillsbury. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
they do give a
Yeah.
brand. Oh, okay. I didn't know Pillsbury had the corner.
Oh,
like
wait,
cinnamon.
go back up to 21. Barbecue Fritos.
Fritos. Those are good.
Those are good. I do like the
Yes.
chili cheese Fritos better, but
Yeah.
the barbecue curls,
Are those the? I was gonna
Yeah.
say, are those the
curls,
The curly ones.
yeah.
curly
Yeah.
barbecue Fritos are way better.
Twinkies?
I'm a big Twinkie fan. Oreo, dude, Oreos and milk.
Cheese Whiz.
Oreos and milk is such an underrated fucking snack.
It's true.
Cheese Whiz because only you can only eat it when you're stoned.
I just put the Oreos straight. Literally, I pour a glass of milk, and then I put fake milk, and then I put like 4 Oreos just in the glass, and then I take the glass.
Nice,
Like,
nice. Okay, what do we have for number 16 here? Yeah, Cheese Whiz is number 17. 16.
Goldfish, rice. I guess we should have made
I love
predictions before
goldfish.
this.
I'm not.
It's true.
I'm not a goldfish fan. My kids love.
Oh my god, I love
goldfish.
goldfish.
Well, let's know.
I actually eat goldfish when I run.
Let's
Damn.
predict
Oh, you told me
number
that.
one.
Yeah.
Predict number one. I'm Team Dorito. It's kind of
That-
One.
That's a hell of a guess for number one. That's pretty solid.
I'm gonna go. Man, I love some pull and peel fucking Twizzlers.
Oh.
I mean, I feel like Funyuns is up there.
Oh yeah.
somewhere.
I forgot about fun.
I actually didn't scroll through Russ's list, so I don't
Doritos,
actually
dude.
know.
All right.
I'll take. Hold on. I'll take. Fuck. I don't.
That's a
What about
popular
Reese
snack
Cups?
when
I
you're
guess
stoned,
Reese
too,
cups.
Ooh, Reese's.
Yeah. Reese cups.
Reese's.
Yeah. That's a lot though, because you got to open the package and you got to take the paper off of
It's
it.
true.
I'm done, but I don't have
True.
that kind of attention
true.
span.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's hard to pick a number one.
I don't know.
know.
I Doritos is the best. I can't come up with anything better than that. I bet that's
I'm a
it.
big Doritos fan.
How about like a Cheez-It or a Cheeto, something cheesy?
Cheez-Its are
Cheese it,
solid.
Cheese it.
Did
Hot
we
and
just have
spicy.
Cheetos? Oh, they were Cheese Whiz. Never mind.
Cheese
Cheese
Whiz,
Whiz.
yeah, which I don't even.
Hot and spicy fucking Cheez-Its are top notch.
I didn't know they still made Cheese Whiz. I thought that
I
was
didn't
like
either.
gone with the 80s.
Did you know that if you take Cheese Whiz and you put it in the
You stick it in the hole.
Yeah.
I stuck on my hole one. And did, okay. So
Of the
number 15.
cracker. The cracker.
That's one way to encourage activity down there.
Disclaimer: I have never stuck Cheese Whiz in my hoo ha. Okay.
Could be worse than Rocky Road.
Oh yeah, So our last show we talked to a firefighter, and he had a story about a woman shoving Rocky Road ice cream in her daughter's vagina because she was
In her
because
She was ODing.
She was
Hi, is
ODing.
this children's services?
Her daughter was 24.
If I'm ODing, please shove the Rocky Road through my mouth. I want to be the last taste before I go.
But she did it to cool her body down because she was overdosing.
Did she think ice cubes maybe, or I mean, what? Was she like looking through the fridge?
I have
She
no
probably
idea.
didn't have ice cubes. And
I wondered.
I thought the mom might be the one who was ODing.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Like, did she just like? I mean, was she just going hand all the way in and like shoving, packing?
I'd rather die than have my mom's little corpse hand going up my hoo-ha.
I'd rather die.
Yeah, you're gonna get glitter
Let
in
me
there.
go.
and shit
Yeah,
like that. You're never gonna get it out.
Never gonna get that glitter out.
Never going out.
okay,
All right, 14.
focus.
Yes. Rice Krispie treats.
Marshmallow fluff. That's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who just eats
That's
marshmallow?
weird. Just
fluff
keep
bites?
going. Just skip
Stoners.
right over that.
Cheese balls, gross.
Yeah, no.
Pop tarts.
Pop tarts aren't bad. Slurpee.
Slurpee.
I would fuck with a
counts.
Slurpee all day long. If we're talking
Yeah.
drinks, yeah, absolutely. Slurpee should be tied
That's
with
part of the
number
thing.
one.
It's like what counts. Like, hey,
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
Yeah.
Top ramen.
Okay,
solid.
so what counts?
But is
Solid.
Ramen counts?
Bright crawlers are really fucking good.
Oh,
I don't know if I know
yes.
what
Pizza rolls.
Yes.
Fuck yes.
Pizza rolls.
Some Totinos.
There's
Doritos is
Doritos.
seven.
Doritos.
Doritos.
So it's not
Doritos
number
is 7.
one.
It's
It is
not
not.
number one.
So 6 is Cheetos though. I did say I like the Flamin' Hot. Flamin' Hot Cheetos is right
Yes. Combos.
there. Combos.
More than Doritos, you're out of your fucking mind,
yeah, no
complex,
shit.
man.
Funyuns.
Funyuns.
There they are.
Funyuns.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Yep. Chocolate
Okay,
chip cookies.
are you ready?
And number 2 and number 1. What do we got?
What? Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I don't.
Half
It's
baked
fucking
ice cream.
bullshit.
No.
Munchies.
And Munchie snack mix.
who-
Who the fuck?
Scroll
would
to the
eat
bottom. Let's
that
get the name of the
Munchie
person that
snack
wrote this
mix?
article for Complex.
Yeah, 'cause
At
he
the bottom or the top?
He
is
or
there-
she needs kicked in the
Is there like an
balls,
author?
Karen Smith.
right?
Joe Biden.
Erica and Trace. I'd like to
you.
apologize because I feel like nobody ever offered you drugs. And I think you're just making it up.
Munchie snack mix. Who the fuck would eat that as their number 1?
I'm sorry you guys didn't have any friends. But I think you're wrong. If Doritos is
Deadly
not
wrong.
number 1, then you fucked
Or at
up.
least Funyuns. At least the Funyuns.
I
Yeah.
can't say much. I don't like Doritos, so
Yeah, I'm not a huge Doritos fan.
We'll get you stoned and you'll love them.
Although, did you see they have the new Doritos, Dorito barbecue now?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we'll
like
have to try
what's
them.
the purple bag? The like
the
sweet
black
spicy or
Sweet
something?
chili.
Yeah,
Sweet chili.
Those are good. I do like those. I used to.
And
I
the
tell you.
taco ones, but not the new taco ones, the old school tacos.
The old school
Actually,
tacos.
I swear to
Yes.
God, you could taste all the layers of the damn
Yeah,
taco.
I agree.
Weird.
I agree. One of my favorite Doritos
I
ever.
didn't have
though,
them, I don't think.
My favorite Doritos ever were the guacamole Doritos. Those were amazing.
I don't know if I ever had those.
Those were so good. It was a bright green bag.
Now, Aldi's
Really good.
has some guacamole chips at time. Oh, look at him over there falling asleep. Can we get you a blanket? sir?
Yeah, that'd be great. Although I know I can't sleep on the couch though.
Things
Probably get
happen
an
over
STD
there.
or something. Yeah, gotta sleep on the floor.
Bow, chicka, bow,
Yeah,
bow.
if you didn't, Trace and Erica, you guys fucked up.
Suck a dick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or that even could be number 1 on the list, you know.
Suck a dick.
You get high enough, anything. I can take that. Can you eat these Doritos first, though?
Eat this pineapple real quick. I think I accidentally took a blue chew. I'm really high right now.
Blue Chewbacca.
Blue Chewbacca.
It's like the Chewbacca sound, but like there's something in your mouth, like you can't.
Oh, that just sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's not a tumor.
Get to the chopper. Ow, 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 ow. Get out of here. Ow, 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 ow.
Now he sounds like one of them dogs in Florida sticking their head out.
You're not allowed to do that, though.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Ticket.
Okay. Last thing is that the new Lord of the Rings movie is going to be developed by
Oh
the Warner
my
Brothers.
gosh. There's so many of them.
Right.
I mean, there's 6.
Back,
I lost
back to
track.
the first date. Some dude, we went on a first date and we went to dinner.
Oh,
and then his cheap ass wanted to go back to his house and watch a movie. And first, he wanted to watch Lord of the Rings. Dude, I'm expecting to be home, showered, and out of here before this goes on now. This is like 18 hours long. And
Yeah.
there's some old man like,
18
where are you trying to get? I left. And he drove. I left.
Took his car.
It's
Walked.
fine.
You walked.
I walked.
You walked.
It's fine.
She walked
I
everywhere.
It's fine.
So yeah,
Yeah.
there's another movie.
Okay.
Again.
I'm not gonna lie. I stopped watching after the second one.
So I mean, I read them obviously first, and then I saw the movies. I mean, they were good, but like, what is the new movie about? Is my question. Because like Return of the King's end of the trilogy, they did 3 movies for The Hobbit. I read that too. What is the new movie covering?
My knowledge
Is it new content? Is it completely new content? Is it, a retelling of something Tolkien did? Like, what are we really? We've covered the Lord of the Rings trilogy and The
It
Hobbit.
is set 183 years before the events of Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings trilogy and tells the story
So
of
it's
Helm
new.
Hammerhead.
It's new content, right? Because
Yeah.
I don't think I'm
It'd be
missing
new.
a book. I'm fairly
Yeah.
confident I'm not.
It's like with all the Star Wars movies, they keep coming back with like the characters.
okay, yeah, but those weren't books first, so it's
Right.
new. It's new. Okay, I mean that's
That
cool.
all
with me.
came
I don't
from-
have a
That
problem
all
with
came
that.
from George Lucas's mind.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that, but
I love all
like
the
this
Star Wars.
didn't come from Tolkien. I'm sure it's based on a lot of like notes he had, but I'm not missing some Lord of the Rings book, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna have to go
You
get
probably
it.
don't know.
That's the banned
It
book.
was banned. That's why you have.
I'm losing my
It's
mind.
banned,
I'm gonna
it's
have to
banned.
get somebody's got to get me to a bookstore stat.
Karen threw it out of the plane while she was.
That fucking bitch.
So it's in the Atlantic Ocean somewhere.
Angry
sorry.
about her drinks.
Her drinks.
Yeah. Jacob loves The Lord of the Rings. He's read the books and watched all the movies. I
good.
haven't actually, to be honest, I haven't really watched
Yeah,
any
my
of the
knowledge
movies.
is when they talk about it in Clerks 3 with the little dude at the front register there. That's my knowledge. Of the Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings. I don't know.
But I thought it was interesting that there's going to be another one. But
Another one.
again,
Lord of the Rings 78.
yeah. Okay.
That's all we got for current news today?
Yeah.
Perfect. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming to watch the show tonight. Don't forget, me and Colin and Candy will be at Walpock Tug Fest May 19th through the 20th. We'll be there for the show for Demon
getting
Jones.
Paid to announce it. Can you believe it? They must have been desperate.
Wow.
So Demon Jones will be out there performing as a headliner with Kentucky Music Mafia opening for the Walpock Tug Fest. Me and Colin will be there enjoying some time with them. We'll also have some merchandise to give out to all the crowd. Candy will be around taking pictures and whatnot, and then
The camera
come.
lady.
And I might be around giving out samples of pineapple. You
There
don't
we
know.
go. There we
Come
go.
on
Take
out to
'em.
the Tug
I may
Fest.
too, just in a
Yeah,
different
yeah.
way.
Or salmon. Or salmon. I might
Yeah,
be around
the
salmon
pictures of
samples.
these, well, I might let them sample the.
That's me actually right there. The blonde, that's me.
Nice.
There it is.
Yeah,
There it
yeah.
is.
I have a sweater.
I'll see
on.
you there.
Can't
Go
see
visit
that.
walpockTugFest.com to get your tickets for that, any camping, and check out the events calendar. They have a lot going on, a lot of new things this year with the side-by-side time trials, the largest jump at the end of the time trial, and
I'm
also,
very excited.
Good times.
also the mud run at the end. And don't forget about the small town rave that'll be happening in the barn afterwards. It'll be a blast. I mean, we're talking, it's going to be such a fun time this year. They're really opening things up and doing it in a different way. The Goslards really know how to throw a party, and they really know how to put on quite a show for the Walpock Tug Fest.
And it's gotten so big.
It
It
ha-
started out small, and now look how
Yeah,
big it is.
it has gotten bigger. This is their 20th anniversary as well. So, like we said, go visit them, walpocktugfest.com, get your tickets, get your camping sold for that. Heather, we want to thank you for coming on the show tonight.
Pleasure to meet you.
Been great. Yes, pleasure.
It was a
to
fun
meet y'all,
time.
too.
I had
Yeah.
a blast talking to
You're
you.
hilarious.
You are hilarious. You are hilarious. Candy in the hot seat.
Hey.
Colin motherfucking Jarvis.
Trig motherfucking Reigns.
Hey, you can always find us on Spotify, iHeartMedia, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Like and subscribe if you like what you guys saw. Later.
Bye.